Yo, 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 once again, we back. This is with Just a Messengers podcast. Of course, I'm Mo.
I'm Mike.
You know, we do this every week, but we can't do this without my dog on the boards, Drew Money.
How y'all feeling?
Feeling good. How y'all fellas doing?
I cold, bro. I ain't even gonna cap. Like, cold as a motherfucker outside. My shit was like at 30, 39 degrees when I got in my car, and it's raining. I ain't feeling none of this shit. I forget to cut my heat on last night before I went to sleep. My crib been like 63 degrees. That ain't that bad, but it been cold.
Yeah, that's cold as shit. Well, for me.
No, that's cold as a motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
But yeah.
Especially when you get to walking on them floors and shit. But, hey, you know it is. Typical winter weather. Upstate's supposed to be getting some snow and shit, but I doubt that shit happen.
They getting the leftover from Atlanta?
I don't think they getting no snow, man. Not up there. It got to be at least below 30 for that shit to be anything significant. It ain't going to stick.
It be cold up there, though.
They do, but I don't think that shit going to stick. We'll see, though. We'll see. Y'all had a good week?
Yeah, man, week was pretty cool, man, besides getting smacked last night.
Yeah, y'all niggas definitely. Josh Allen put y'all boys on Pornhub.
Oh, shit.
Damn, dog.
I was them boys saying on the TL last night, man. That shit been hilarious. That man threw 5 touchdowns in 1 degree weather, bro. I ain't never seen no shit like that.
Damn, that kind of hurt. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I can't. Damn, that took me aback. He put us on Pornhudb.
Bro,
that's heavy.
somebody posted a picture last night, right? Talking about Josh Allen right now. No, because one dude said, yeah, Josh Allen got the boy on X-Hamster right now. Somebody retweeted talking about Josh Allen right now. So I guess it been like an alley or some shit. Looked like a warehouse. That been a big white area or something. I feel like, wow.
All right, man.
Wow.
All right, man. All right. Because that sounds wicked. Like, that sounds wicked, man.
The boy did put y'all on Summer Jam screen, though. Facts. I ain't expect no shit like that now. I had them boy winning like 24 to 10.
We gave him 2 touchdowns in the first 10 minutes of the game. I was like, oh, yeah, we in trouble.
But then the 27-0, I was like, woo. I ain't never seen Bill get fucked like that, bro.
We didn't score a touchdown to the end of the third quarter, basically.
End of the third, Kendrick Bourne. Final score 47-10. Yeah, that's ugly. Y'all be all right, though. We'll talk about all that shit later, man.
Damn, niggas say they put us on Pornhub. Like, that kind of hurt. I wasn't even on the timeline last night. Like, I was like, I've been kind of off Twitter since the year started. Like, but I don't know, man. Like, damn, that was kind of hard. That was kind of hurtful. Like, I ain't even gonna cap. Pornhub, that's different. Like,
You heard that Kanye and Game new record?
yeah, that shit hard.
I fuck with it. I
fuck with that shit, bro.
Artwork a little weird, but you know it's always weird artwork when it comes to Ye. I didn't really understand it, but you know I fuck with that record though. How you feel about people saying Pete Davidson up like 1,000 points right now though?
He up like 1,000 points.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really know how to feel about that situation all around. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care about who people deal with after me, bruh. But when a nigga gotta go on Instagram and be like, yo, you keep me from my kids, that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. I don't really care about who niggas be dating and shit like that, but just don't keep me from my child.
Yeah, he talked about that yesterday too. I guess he had some interview talking about why, you know, he chose to buy a crib across from Kim Kardashian. He was like, all this music shit, all this other shit I do, it ain't gonna keep me away from my kids. Like, don't play with me. Don't keep me away from my kids. And I understand it. You know, other people might look at it as stalkerish type shit, but
how? The man clearly with somebody else right now. So who is he stalking?
it is kind of weird though. That's just me. It's weird for you to get a crib right across from your baby mama house. Plenty niggas ain't gonna get a crib right across. I mean, a bunch of niggas got kids, but I mean, that's besides the point. If that's his reasoning, then cool. Like, Ye may be overprotective of his kids, and he's well within his rights. I'm just going off what other people might view it as. Like,
what if you and your baby mama cool like that though? Like, y'all, it ain't no beef.
But they ain't cool. That's the thing. That's why it's weird to me. You're not cool with your baby mama right now. You buying a crib across the street from her, and she gonna look at it as like, all right, bro, like, I obviously don't fuck with you. Now, whatever they got going on with their kids, that's on their end. But it's plenty of niggas who don't fuck with their baby mama. They got kids. They not buying a house right across the street from them. Because for one, they not even trying to be around like that. And for two, it's basically like we damn near still living with each other. Except you right here, I'm right here. Like niggas don't do that.
I think it's different.
Niggas
for
don't
them
do
boy,
that
because them boy got different houses and shit, bro. Like that ain't. I don't even think that's a primary house. Like I'm pretty sure both of them got multiple properties. Like I don't think that's like they one and done house.
Is she moving?
About
is she moving though? And you choose to buy a crib across the street. All I'm saying is it's weird. We never seen nothing like that before. It's weird. Like that's abnormal. Niggas don't do shit like that. That's just a fact. Niggas don't do that. Niggas, there's plenty of niggas who don't fuck with their baby mama. They love their kids, but they're not buying a house right across the street from her. That's just what it is. But in terms of like the Pete Davidson shit, I don't understand what his beef is with Dog. I mean, he dating her now, so you just got to charge that to the game. But as far as the record, the music, I fuck with the shit. The shit hard, like but everybody want to highlight what he said in that. But as far as the music. Cause niggas thought Moneybag was gonna be on that shit. Who else was in that picture? AB was gonna be on that shit, but nah, Game and yeah. I didn't expect nothing less though, cause it's them two.
I didn't expect them to even do songs together. Honestly.
You said you didn't? Mm-hmm. Why not?
After Game did that whack ass song he did a couple years ago.
Oh yeah. I do
that corny ass shit, and now you with this man. You dress like this man now.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised. Yeah, even like, but they probably squashed that shit. Who knows? Like. I think Ye's in a place now where he ain't really trying to beef with a whole bunch of niggas. You see what I'm saying?
I mean, he wasn't there a couple years ago when Game did that song either.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm not surprised on his end that he be like, yeah, dog, let's go ahead and do this record type shit. Like, I ain't really tripping over that shit. They might have had a conversation. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did.
They might have had a conversation about it. He ain't tripping. They ain't tripping. Obviously, the record came together. Great production. The rapping is still there. So... yeah, man, I definitely fuck with it. They say Donda 2 coming. What you think?
Shit, if he rapping like that on it, that shit gonna be a classic, a potential classic.
I just hope it's not as long.
I mean, what's the problem with being long? Some of his classic albums long.
That's not a classic.
I mean, but if
the
music good, then it's gonna be a classic. So that's what I'm saying. If it's long,
but you say yourself, it wasn't really all that.
No,
you said it was cool.
No, but the songs he's been dropping since Donda's came out, them shit's been hard. Like, so
but if he give you 25 of that, you cool.
Yeah, because that's gonna be a classic to me. Like, I'm going off his long albums where the music is good. Them shit's classics. Like, them shit's is classics to me. Like, so if he go by that and the music good and he still give us 25 songs, that shit gonna be a classic.
I feel you. I fuck with it. I just expect if he is dropping a Donda 2, it won't be this year.
No, that shit ain't coming this year. I'm not expecting that shit.
We in January now.
He never. I
don't expect that shit to drop this year.
He don't hit no deadline, never.
Yeah, that's why when they said the song was going to drop on Friday, I'm like, this song not coming out midnight. Come on, man, y'all know.
I was expecting today or Monday.
And I was kind of caught off because the shit was only on Spotify. That's what really threw me off. Like, why was this shit only on there? They be having some weird shit going on when it comes to drops, man. I don't understand it. And that's another thing too, man. Like, I'm tired of artists playing on emotions when it comes to drops. You put out this artwork, y'all niggas come out and say, "Oh, tomorrow," then you push it back. To me, I'll never respect that shit. I don't care who it is. It's whack. Like, niggas, just say when you gonna drop the song and just drop the song. That's it. Like, what's the point in just delaying? What's the point in delaying the drop? And Ye is notorious for that shit, man.
This been going on for years from him, so it is what it is.
I see a lot of other artists starting to do that same shit too, though.
But
then it be niggas who don't really be getting checked for it like that too. Like, nigga, who you think you are?
Who
pushing
are you?
The date back?
Who are you?
Drop that shit, man. You ain't selling no million first week. Go ahead, get that shit out. Go ahead, get it out the way, man. So we go ahead and critique this shit or enjoy it. One of the two. But all this, oh yeah, we had an original thing, nigga. Drop that shit January 26th and keep that shit moving, dog. That's where I'm at with it. But yeah, man, salute the Ye and Game for giving us that single. Hopefully he has some more dope features as well.
I hope he shelved that money bag shit. I ain't trying to hear him in money bag, bro. Honestly.
No sassy God boss?
There's not even nothing against money bag. I just ain't trying to hear it. I don't think that shit's gonna sound hard. Like, I ain't trying to hear that. No, real talk. Like, I just ain't trying to hear that. Like, I respect the money bag what he got going on, but I ain't trying to hear him in yet. That's just an honest opinion.
So you don't fuck with dog music at all?
I fuck with dog music. I just don't think him and Ye. I'm not trying to hear that shit. Like, I'm not trying to hear what he got to talk about with Ye. Like, that's
And you know, I'm gonna shoot him some bail though, because I'm gonna be honest. When I found out that Fabio was gonna be on that shit, I was like, and Playboy Cardi on one song, I was like, no, dog, I'm not really trying to hear Fabio and Playboy Cardi with no Ye. I'm not trying to hear that. But that's probably the best song on the album, Off the Grid. That shit hard. So I'm just shooting him a little bit of bail. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt.
I ain't giving no bail.
Ye might make him sound good, man.
I ain't trying to hear it. I ain't trying to hear it.
I want to hear some Ye and Yeezy collab, man. They had some good records together.
Wayne?
I say Yeezy. I mean, Jeezy.
Oh, Jeezy? I mean, it'd be. I don't know, man. Is Jeezy in that same mind frame he is back in 2007?
I think you can still get in that bag.
It's possible. We gotta see.
I mean, you linking up with all these other niggas. I don't see why not.
It makes sense though.
You know what I'm saying?
No, it
Like
makes sense.
you linking up with Andre. You know, you and Hove cool again. You know what I'm saying? It's not like y'all niggas ain't had classic records. He was on Amazing. He was on Put On.
Yeah.
You know,
Damn, nigga
I still
was
feel
on-
like he should have dropped his verse on
Can't
Tell Me Nothing. Yeah, on the album, on the actual album.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, they got some classic shit that they could put together. It would be dope to see a lot of, you know, former artists that he collab with be on a, like, he should put Wayne on the album. Especially the way he been killing features. You know, Ye give him a beat, it's gonna be something nice.
Yeah.
For sure. I fuck with that shit. So how you feel about Reason telling them boys on the live? I don't know who you was on the live with, saying that Fab was a better rapper. Well, is a better rapper than Andre 3000. Like if they was a versus.
Who said this?
Reason for TD.
He said Fab is a better rapper than Andre 3000.
He would beat him in the verses.
He would beat him in the verses.
Yeah.
Okay. Man, what's wrong with these niggas, man?
Just saying.
I'm like, what's wrong with these niggas, man?
No, man.
This is why niggas, we gotta start restricting niggas' lives, bro. Like, what's going on, niggas, man?
Just hitting
Alright,
the X,
man.
just hitting the X button on their ass in the top corner, like we not doing that, dog. I fuck with you, but nah.
Hey, you know what's funny? I hit somebody with that last night. You know, when you click on somebody live on accident, and I guess this person was looking to see who clicked on this shit. They was like, oh, before they even say what, I X off that shit. Like, I didn't mean to click on this shit, bro.
Let me see if I can find the actual clip.
Like, I didn't
Oh, here we
mean-
go.
In my opinion, yes, Fabulous is better. You say that Fabulous is better than Andre 3000. In my opinion, yes, Fabulous is better
See,
than Andre 3000.
I was going to say, just for fun, can we just go ahead and line them up?
Yeah, and I mean, I would love something like that. You get what I'm saying? Like, but like, I feel like if you lined up Fabulous and Andre 3000, I got my money on Fab. That's how I feel. Word up. I'm not about to hate on Fab. That's how I feel.
God
damn, that boy from Atlanta is a monster, Reason. Hey, Reason, come on. We love Fab. I love Fab. You know damn well 3 Stacks is... Damn well. That's the thing. I don't... Reason. I've seen... Look. So I've seen records like what's that joint? Fab is crazy. Respect to Fab. He's out-rapped Wayne. If you can out-rap Wayne, you can out-rap Andre 3000. He's
do that?
out-rapped Wayne on records. I don't think that if they line up, if they do a 6 minutes a dim type record, like, I'm not saying that it's easy for Fab, but I think if Fab came in there with the mindset of I want the best verse, I think Fab can out-rap Andre 3000 on that verse. Reason you just got the best promotion for your next project because, my friend, you just went viral.
Man, say he out rap Wayne.
When did that happen?
Don't know. I'm trying to figure out the record. Cause it can't be You Ain't Got Nothing. It can't be that 6 minute shit with Cassidy.
We dog Mason doggy deep. Oh, hey, this nigga gave me the laugh of the day. All right, man. No, it definitely wasn't 6 minutes. 6 minutes.
We just talked about this shit last week now. Niggas just be saying shit, man.
Hey, man.
Andre 3000 is 100% cleaning Fab up. I'm sorry, and I fuck with Fab, and I hate when you niggas gotta even do shit like this.
And
because,
we've been
like,
critical. We've been critical of Andre on this show.
Yeah,
too.
Yes, especially me. So it's like, no, man, I fuck with Fab. Fab is legendary. One of the most consistent rappers of the last 15
He definitely
years.
gets that. He definitely gets that.
But it's levels. I'm not saying he couldn't hold his own on an album or on a verse with Andre 3000, because some niggas had one-offs. Some niggas might have a better verse than some of the greats on the song. It happens.
Now I ain't gonna cap. If you put Soul Tape 1 Fab on that Life of the Party with them boys, we might have had something.
Yeah,
you might have
the best
something.
verse. But you have one-offs.
You have one off, but on an overall grand scale,
On the overall verses, no way.
there's levels to this shit.
No. Because Fab, first of all, he got cleaned up by Jadakiss. So
Yeah, what were you talking about?
we already got that to go off of.
We already have a sample size here. He got his ass whooped. Jadakiss had this man sitting in the fucking corner of the room.
With that being said, if he would have said Jadakiss can probably, okay, then I can give you a little bit more leeway.
A nigga that done, he's 2-0 in his verses.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not never going against that nigga on the versus stage again. Me personally, like after the last 2 times, it was like, all right, man. Like,
Yo, then he come out and he came out during Ja Rule and Fat Joe verses and all.
yep.
That nigga's the versus king, dog.
He is a versus king. Facts. Nigga 2-0 doing features on versus concert. Yo, that nigga Jadakiss, like,
He's a different dude.
he's a different nigga, man. With the Fab shit, no, sir.
We ain't going with that one reason.
You can have that, my nigga. Cause I'm still trying to figure out at what point in time.
When did he out-rap Wayne? When did that happen?
Niggas that's what I'm saying, man. Niggas just be saying shit to go viral, man. Niggas be having these talking points just to go viral. Like, when have they ever been in the same sentence? See, that's my thing. It's one thing if I might have heard this before. This is something that's never been said.
I ain't never heard none of this from the time I start listening to music up until now. I've never heard this before. Like, I never heard this shit before. Like this, that's why this shit it's so funny to me, because I'm like, bro, what? Like, what's going on? Like you took me aback by even just saying that shit before you even played the clip. I was like, huh?
Like, niggas be doing, man.
And then he went to say that he out-rapped Wayne. Like, when did that happen? When? Like, I'm trying to figure out when.
It's a lot of niggas you just can't put together, man. You can't. He's in a different tier. And when did it become disrespectful to like say that? Like, niggas think when you say, "Oh, you disrespected," niggas, stop with that disrespect shit. Like,
No,
it's not no
disrespecting
disrespect.
that, man.
It's just levels, man.
Yeah, we just acknowledge
That's the
it.
reason. And these niggas acknowledge it in they raps too.
Yeah, it's tiers to this shit, bro. Like, it really is.
They can rap about being the best. You know, niggas ain't on my level, but when fans say it, oh, it's disrespect.
Yeah, you disrespecting the art. No,
You did-
nigga,
no,
no,
nigga.
we not. We going off. If anything, we matching y'all energy. And y'all saying that y'all the best niggas. Well, no, we telling y'all who really the best niggas.
Yeah, because I'm about to pack this next nigga up on this next topic. Because
let's turn to FedEx in here, Mike. Let's pack these niggas up, brother.
let me see. Hold on, I gotta get the this shit first. Hold on. It's the same topic, but it's just transitioning. We just be a lot of bullshit going on, man. Let's see what we got.
He out-rapped Wayne. That's tickling. Drew, when did that happen, man? Bruh. Hey, man, this Bellini hitting too, brother. Cheers up, man.
So Kool Mo D dropped a report card.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he did.
He dropped a report card. Apparently, this report card is from 1999 or late 90s.
Mm-hmm.
And
That shit old.
I'm looking at these, and his report card is based off of vocabulary, articulation, creativity, originality, versatility, voice, records, stage presence, sticking to themes, innovating rhymes, rhythms. I said rhymes, my bad. So I'm gonna just name a few names. Well, I'll run down the list real quick. I'm not gonna go over the actual. He did the grades by numbers, so from basically a scale of 1 to 10. And then he gave a letter grade along with a number. So Jay-Z got an 82. DMX got an 89. Master P got a 76. Big Pun got an 82. Snoop got an 87. Nas got an 84. Corrupt got an 86. Lauryn Hill, 97. Redman got a 89. Keith Murray, 89. Ice Cube, 88. Too Short, 76. Black Thought, 87. Mos Def, 85. Busta Rhymes, 93. Tretch, 91. Method Man, 91. Raekwon, 86. Common, 87. Raz Kaz, 88. Biggie, 95. Tupac, 93. Mace, 79. Puffy, 80. Cannabis, 85.
You put Puffy higher grade than Mace?
Cannabis, 85. Buckshot, 83. Foxy Brown, 82. Lil Kim, 83. Mac 10. I don't what this thing got this shit looking like a T. Mac 10, 83. Sticky Fingers, 88. Mystical, 90.
Hey, shout out Mystical though.
Not a 90. And
Not
and
over
Mace.
Mace.
And
Though.
Mace
How
is a
Mace got
79.
and he wrote for Diddy, and Diddy got
Got an
higher
80.
grade than that, man.
Come on, man.
All right, brother.
And then in the late 90s, Mace was fucking hot, nigga.
Mace basically was carrying Bad Boy at that time because Biggie had already died.
Yeah, had died. Shine wasn't out really yet. Because
Sean
Shine was
just,
featured.
he was in the back. He was in the background. He was in the background.
So it's like, how the fuck? And then Lauryn Hill, 97?
I mean, Miseducation had niggas in the chokehold around that time, bro.
I understand it, but no. Hove at 82, but Lauryn Hill at 97? What the fuck are we doing, man? Like, niggas got to stop this elitist shit, man. Like, stop. We talking about 99? Hove at 82? How is Hove at 82, but Diddy is at 80? 2 points. You telling me they in the same, they both get, they C+? plus?
How's a nigga Ghost Rider ranked lower than the nigga he Ghost Ride for?
And he had, like, he was actually got 2 albums that came out that was hot.
Yeah, Harlem World and
Double Up.
And Double Up. Yeah, he was 2 albums in at that point. And he was still Ghost Rider for half the Bad Boy roster.
That shit is insane, man.
Hey, man.
Then to give Mystical at 90 and Hove at 82. Like, no, sir.
Mystical couldn't even went on his real run yet by that time. Because his run was like 2001 to 2000 to like 2003, 2004.
What else has stood out to me? Like Sticky Fingers, 88. How? How, nigga? How? Niggas gotta stop that shit, man.
Oh man, hey, chill.
And I wonder why this shit resurfaced. What you mean chill?
I don't know. I saw someone post it, and then there was another. It was like I saw a few media outlets copy that formula. That's why I sent y'all the report cards for the LA niggas.
And I don't know most of them LA niggas.
I know some of them, but a lot of those grades were laughable, and a lot of those niggas felt away about that shit. And then,
yeah, they had a rumor about that shit.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah, so it's like
Because Casey Veggies was in that room.
Yeah,
wasn't he?
and I'm like, I mean, Casey, you don't even. He wasn't on that list, but it's like, if I'm Casey, I ain't even responding to that shit. Like, he probably had a Wally moment, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's like,
when the last time he really dropped?
Shit, he dropped something 2020. What was that? Customized Greatly 3. That shit was hard.
Oh, I see some niggas saying this shit was
Customized Greatly.
Yeah.
Nah, that's a
That's
dope
in the group
album.
chat that I was in.
That's that they talking about Customized Greatly Volume 3. I fuck with that
dog
shit,
fell
bro.
off.
I mean, I don't think he fell off. I just don't think he working with a lot of people who's like them niggas in LA right now. Like a lot of niggas on that list that I sent y'all, them like the niggas in LA right now. You know what I'm saying? Whether we like them or not, or even know them. So it's like if you're not working with them boys, like your name not being circulated like that. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, but if niggas feel he fell off, I ain't gonna argue that. Like nobody really been talking about him like that, but he got a cult following. So it's like, you know, I liked his last album. I thought that shit was hard. Like, I ain't had no problem with it. That was one of my favorite albums 2020, honestly.
You know what I realized about like rappers who do this list and like at what point and I don't feel like you'll never have a list because a lot of this shit niggas gonna say they gonna be objective, but they not. A lot of this shit gonna have a lot of personal feelings mixed into it. But it's like at some point, man, Just because you a former rapper, don't give you the all go to just be the end all be all when it comes to certain topics. When it comes to rap, because a lot of y'all are gonna mix in your personal feelings about the shit.
It'd
Like,
be a lot of that.
that's what I'm
It'd
saying.
It'd
Like
be a lot of that.
a lot of these niggas really couldn't do an objective one for today's rappers. Like if let's keep it a buck. If this nigga did a report card that had the list that consists of Lil Baby and shit like that, he's gonna give Lil Baby a 34.
Oh, he gonna shit on them boy. He gonna shit on a lot of them just because he not tapped in. You know what I'm
He's
saying?
gonna give Young Thug like a 60.
Yeah,
Future probably a 70 something.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
One of the greatest artists of the last 10 years been give him a 60. You know what I'm saying? But like that be the lens that different niggas look through certain different lenses.
But they be
I'm pretty sure even back then that list was controversial. Like we probably wasn't checking
you
for it.
didn't
Like
have no media outlets like that. Well, social media outlets.
the
like that.
magazines was the social media outlets. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
what it
Because we
was.
I think like the
Rappers
five,
was mad at the magazines.
that's what I'm saying. Like the 5 mics and all that shit. Niggas, that was a big deal back then.
Niggas always was talking about 5 mics.
Exactly. So it's like I'm pretty sure that shit was controversial back then. So it's like, you know, it's just a mark of the times, honestly. Because for that list to come up and then you got niggas and they current platforms doing offshoots of that type of shit, like it just go to show you like nothing's really new. So I don't know, man. Like
there just be a lot of elitist type talk.
it do.
Because at what point and what I don't like about these rappers is they'll get to talk and all this shit, but it's like, okay, so who judge y'all? Just y'all? Cause who buying your records? It's the fans.
Somebody gotta give y'all some opinions.
So it's cool when the fans shut the fuck up and buy your music. They can't critique the shit. Like niggas get in this bag about, oh, who are you? Nigga, who are you, nigga? You the rapper? The fuck is you talking about? You rapping for a reason. You rapping because you want fans to buy your fucking music. So nigga, I'ma judge this shit accordingly.
Is it an art or a business to you at this point?
Cause these niggas they get up in age, you know, they sit up in these offices, like they get on these platforms and they talk this shit about, oh nigga, I've been listening to rap before you was born, doing rap before you was born, or type shit, or like, oh, I'm not respecting nobody.
That's the problem. That's
like, nigga, who the fuck are you, nigga?
That's the problem. Like, it's this the same way how we look at these politicians who in their 80s and shit trying to make decisions for niggas in their 30s and in their early 20s and shit like that. The times have changed, my nigga. Times have changed. Niggas' ears have changed. You know what I'm saying? Like, your opinion from 98 not gonna hold no weight in 2022.
Or it's not the end all be all.
It's not the end all be all. You know what I'm saying? Like,
time now. Niggas listen, and this is another thing. Niggas listen to that old shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be trying to disrespect niggas' credibility, like because we was born a certain year. That's the shit I don't like. Because they get in that bag about when you was born.
That shit corny.
Like nigga, you was born 66. I was born 91. Okay,
y'all. So on one end, y'all want y'all niggas to respect the essence of this shit, and then when we do respect the essence of the shit and have formulated opinions on it, now you try you try to discredit the shit because the year we were born.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right,
it's cool if we bigging the shit up.
Yeah, but
like,
when we go against the grain in the slightest, now it's you was born and
you wasn't outside and shit. Like, please,
yeah, I was outside though. I was.
That's the thing.
So,
like, you don't know what you're talking about, nigga. Like niggas listen to old music, niggas. But like you said, the time has changed. Like niggas don't really be trying to. And here's the thing, to be honest with you, niggas don't be trying to get in that bag. The young, what do you expect from a nigga who's 21 right now, 22? It's gonna be a time where I'm not gonna ever debate with a nigga who 20 or 22 about Lil Wayne probably. Or who probably younger? Why would I do that?
It's gonna be
they have they goats like I have my goat.
It's gonna be far-fetched before you find a nigga born 20 years after you to have similar opinions and music to you.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's just what it is.
And
like,
I'm not gonna disrespect the nigga born in 2000. I'm not gonna discredit his music.
They in a different era. They in a different era.
They got their greats like how we had our greats. You can feel how you want to feel about the music, but like you said, times has changed, my nigga. But on the flip side, y'all still be trying to stay relevant with these talking points. So which is it?
Cause y'all still need
because y'all be on some mad rapper type shit.
Y'all need niggas to listen to y'all opinions. So what we talking about?
Y'all want to be buddy with the young niggas until they go against the grain. You know what I'm saying? You still trying to be cool until niggas go against the grain.
It's a nasty game out here, man.
That be some whack shit. So like, if niggas really wanted to have a legit panel and do some shit, like I would like to see that, but it's gonna be some. I already know it's gonna be some whack shit. niggas get in certain positions and stop telling it just because you work in the for a record company don't make your shit all that great neither. Niggas have ears, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Like niggas have ears.
They feel like that because they when they work at these companies, they kind of got like a position of power because you can, if you don't like a nigga, you can basically blackball a nigga.
Exactly.
So it's like, that shit corny too. Like I ain't saying that to big you up. Like you're a corny nigga if you take that type of stance, but I'm just saying like that's where that shit come from. Like a nigga working in an office, he might see a nigga on Twitter and he might see that a nigga manages certain artists or some shit like that, and he have an opinion against a nigga. Now all of a sudden, this label not fucking with these dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like it be shit like that. Like so, that shit whack. So that shit happens though.
Cool Mo D, man. Nigga, what was your grade, nigga?
What was his grade?
He didn't have himself on there. That's what I'm saying. Nigga, you grade yourself, man.
I heard he got a P for something else, and it ain't pimping. But anyways, we're gonna keep it moving.
Speaking of that, though, I had that towards the end, but we can talk about it. That's a smooth transition. What's up with that shit? Like, what's really going on with this whole shit? Because I'm not really in tune with this pushing P shit, and niggas is feeling some type of way because it's being used wrong. Like, what's really going on with this shit? Right, niggas using the P emoji all of a sudden now. Like, what's up?
So Gunna, he dropped Drip Season 4. He got the song with Future and Thug, pushing P. You know what I'm saying? Pushing player, pushing pimping, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know if y'all follow me, y'all not getting that bag at sometimes, you know what I'm saying? And my J.R. Ewing type bag, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna bring it back. But a lot of niggas not feeling Gunna pushing this pimp narrative. Like they remember when Gunna was during the pandemic when he was talking about tricking and shit, and now they're like, oh, you a player now, you pimping now, but you just tell niggas it's okay to be a trick. So now it's like, so now niggas not respecting that man pimping. You know what I'm saying? In layman's terms.
So he said that last year.
He said that. Remember, it was during the pandemic. He was like, if you're not taking your girl out shopping, you can't be mad of another. Basically on some Justin LeBoy.
Oh,
You remember that shit?
I remember now.
You know
okay,
what I'm saying? Like if you supposed to be taking your girl out shopping because what we here for? And I'm like, bro, like, huh? Like, nigga, get your ass in your truck, bro. Like you doing too much.
So
bro.
then the video that was going around when they was in the jewelry store talking about, oh, that ain't P. Like if I say, like, not put your niggas on, that ain't P. That's what he talking about. So he talking about player. That's the word he used.
Yeah, but niggas is like, bro, like nigga, you ain't. This is not how I feel. This is what I've seen being said.
Yeah.
A lot of people they not believing they not believing this narrative from Gunna. They not jacking that shit basically. Like they not respecting that nigga P. So it's like, And you got niggas from the Bay coming out like, hey, like, we tired of niggas taking our lingo because that P shit really started over there. Like, you know what I'm saying? The real like Fillmore Slims and all that shit. Like, the real P's, like they came from over there. Like, shout
and they
out.
P stand for player too?
Yeah, pimping. Player, pimping.
Okay.
Like, that's pushing P. Like,
okay. So
it's like, the Kenny Raz, shout out to the OGs. Like, a lot of them boys, a lot of the niggas, not them particularly, but a lot of niggas from over there, like, yo, like, you could have just said, well, you just could have paid homage from where P really started at. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, basically, niggas not feeling Gunna talking this pimping shit, bro. That's just what it comes down to.
I just be seeing that
like,
shit.
It's a lot of niggas not feeling this nigga pimping, dog. So, I guess it's like one of them things where it's like, you can't say you the GOAT. Niggas got to say you a GOAT.
That's definitely a fact.
Like, you can't say you a P. You can't say you pimping or you a P. Niggas gotta, like,
certain titles you can't dub yourself, man.
Niggas gotta be like, hey, I salute your pimping, my nigga. Like, niggas gotta come to you with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just can't, like I remember Ice-T was saying this shit a long time ago. Like, he was, like, when he came out, like, he was, he was on some gangster shit, but it took him, getting around the real OG players and shit for him until they took him under his wing. And now he had to play his balls and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas you gotta get inducted into this shit. Like, you just don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's certain,
exactly
it's like we say, it's levels to this shit. A lot of niggas not feeling that nigga pimping, bro. So he got to smooth that shit out with some OGs, man.
Think it's gonna get smoothed out. I don't think it's nothing I gotta get too
I
serious
don't think
though.
it's nothing that got to get too serious. I don't think it's that deep, but niggas just like, hey man, what's your if you saying you pushing P, what's your P resume? You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. That's all it comes down to. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not no shade room articles, nigga. What's your what's your resume? What's your resume looking
Shade
like?
room articles.
What this P shit? Because all we got is you telling niggas it's okay to be a trick.
You know, so crazy. Speaking of that, niggas have made a name off of being in shade room comments.
Oh yeah.
Like they're notorious for they got followers off of being the top comment in the shade room comments. I just
Getting
thought
pinned
that shit
because
was
you know you
funny.
can pin comments on Instagram now.
Yeah.
So like niggas be like, hey, pin me, pin my comment.
Dick riding.
That's
of that
that's
going
a that's an unprecedented low. How low are you? Like you begging niggas to pin your comment?
Of certain platforms, they'll pin a celebrity comment that go against the real shit that people talking about.
Just for engagement.
Just for engagement. This shit be nasty.
Social media is a nasty place, bro.
I never forget Kevin Love dropped a laughing emoji and they pinned that shit under Bleacher Report.
Yeah. Social media a nasty place, man. This is where we at.
This is before Bleacher Report ain't never pinned nobody comment ever. Y'all niggas be pinning laughing emojis from
speaking of the P, I see Bleacher Report. I see what is it?
House of
Highlights. Y'all doing this pushing P shit with all these memes.
Oh,
but,
brother.
But it's Martin Luther King weekend, and I ain't see y'all post no black shit for that. But y'all push the ignorant black shit though, the shit that don't mean nothing.
They'll load it up on Monday.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they'll load it all up on Monday. It'll come out tomorrow. Trying to act like, you know, they down with the cause and shit like that. 'Cause to be honest with you, without us, a lot of this shit would be fucking. Could you imagine sports and music without black people?
They didn't have no content until they saw the P's all over the timeline.
Like they best memes and like
It come from black
viral.
Twitter.
It come from black movies, black television.
Yeah, black
all that
everything,
shit.
black athletes.
Like imagine this shit without us.
White people wouldn't know what the fuck the gritty was if Justin Jefferson never did the gritty.
You got Adam Schefter tearing his ACLs trying to do the gritty, man. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Like we run this shit, man.
Hey, when I read that tweet, like I passed out laughing at that.
I thought
shit,
it was
bro.
fake as fuck. I'm like, oh, this nigga really got a knee injury.
I might have torn my ACL.
Welcome.
This is a black dance only. No Yakubian
be
coordination.
like Day when he was talking to Roach. You see how black people live? We live wild.
we live rough. We live rough.
You better say stop fucking around with us.
We live rough.
We live wild. We live rough.
Hey, bro. Just shit like that. Like, now what if somebody saw that shit and was like, oh, yeah, let's go watch next Friday and, pull memes from there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it be shit
Should
like
be
that.
whack, man. That shit don't be authentic, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, I never seen House of Highlights talking about P until I saw all the niggas talking about P on the timeline.
Now, what if it was some shit that was gang related and you around here, you posting that shit?
That's
then when they
happened-
would oppress you about it, then
That's
you had
happened
to take the
before.
shit down.
That's happened before. That's happened before when the B emojis, like with the B, that happened before. That happened before.
You know what's so crazy? It was funny when it was asked me. So you remember that? Remember when I had posted pictures some years back when I had the Raging Bulls on and I had the new. Remember when the NBA had dropped the new hoodies, the team hoodies? Mm-hmm. So remember I had threw up the B with the 3. So one of my homeboys, he texts me like, "Damn, bro, you blood now?" I'm like, "Nigga,
You blood now?
that's for Bulls, nigga. Like, what are you talking about?" And this used to be like an AOK type thing too.
Yeah,
like
but
remember when they used to do this?
it is a blood sign though.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I guess shit was fun. I didn't get pressed about the shit.
A lot of niggas
I just thought that
don't-
shit was funny.
A lot of niggas just don't live in that realm where they even think about gang shit when they do shit
Yeah.
like that. Like it's just,
That shit was wild, man. I remember when we was in middle school, niggas used to make the blood sign with both
Yeah,
hands.
I never could do that shit. And I was like, bro,
I remember one nigga who threw that shit real easy. I'm like,
bro, what are you doing? Like, how do you do that?
and
Like,
that shit really do look like
yeah,
blood.
it do.
Yeah.
Like, bro, how do you do that shit? Like, that shit like it hurt.
It's a lot of that shit going on. Because even Roddy Ricch was in the clubhouse, like, basically, like, defending himself against that shit.
I saw that shit. Why didn't say he violated? Because that shit was well within his reasons. Like, bro, like, if you an old nigga in the set or the hood, I don't even gonna say set because I come from hoods. Like, I don't know nothing about that set shit. If you an old nigga in the hood and you trying to revoke a nigga valid card in the hood, but you doing this shit on Clubhouse, but that nigga really from that hood, you deserve everything that happened to you publicly on the
So
internet.
Roddy didn't even get no pushback outside of him from that shit.
No. If you listen to the Clubhouse, he was telling this
Because
nigga
I didn't
like,
listen to it. I just saw it.
no, he telling this nigga like, hey, like how you gonna tell me I'm not from the hood? Whereas niggas, I'm paying niggas lawyer fees on cases that supposed to be your man's. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna tell me I'm not from the hood? You know what I'm saying? He was like, nigga was like, when I got jumped in or whatever, I got jumped in from 3 niggas. The nigga was like, man, that shit don't count. That shit was like 3 minutes. What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah. That combo should have been in there right there.
This nigga Roddy said, dog, I made $20 million last year. What the fuck I look like hanging around you? He asked this nigga this shit. Nigga was like, man, I ain't talking about $20 million. And Roddy was like, so what the fuck are you talking about?
There's nothing really to talk about.
It's really nothing to talk
Nigga
about.
doing music.
This nigga Roddy said, bro, like, if he was like, bro, if you was so much in the hood, you would know. Like, my first 10 videos I shot after I got signed, I shot my first 10 videos in the hood. Like, the labels told me not to shoot more videos in the hood because they know what's coming. Like, what y'all niggas talking about?
Yeah, man.
What do these niggas be talking about, bro?
Hey, man. Niggas
It's only so much videos you can shoot in your hood for your label. Be like, hey, bro, like,
Yeah.
like, come on, bro. Y'all need to start renting some mansions somewhere.
Yeah, that's a conversation we haven't entertained.
That's
but
what
I
I'm
get it.
saying, but I mean, that's LA business.
Yeah, that's
I don't be getting into that shit. Wack was the mediator in that shit. He set it up, and that's how it went down. So
Hey, man, Roddy, just keep doing your thing music-wise,
yeah, like
man.
I just don't be understanding. Niggas really do be feeling like if you're not directly giving them the handout, then it's a problem. But it's like, bro, like nigga, like Roddy said, bro, if a nigga make $20 million and you ain't contribute nothing to that shit, why am I hanging around you? What are you? How could you help me make another $20 million this year? You know what I'm saying? Like it just like when he was saying when I listened to this, I was like, "Hey man, bro, I got points, bro. Like what you even talking about?" But all you can say is a nigga false flagging, but you know who put this nigga on.
So basically, the conversation was for nothing.
The conversation was for nothing. The conversation was nothing. The conversation was for nothing. Roddy asked the nigga questions and bruh just getting quiet. Bruh said, I don't even know how to use this shit. Wack literally had to walk me through how to use this app just now. You 30, 40 years old and this shit every day. Like going in on this nigga, bruh.
Shit, wow.
Hey, man.
But yeah, man, moving on to the next topic, man. Jaheim versus Usher.
I ain't trying to see that.
I'm not even trying to see that set up.
I ain't trying to see that.
Yeah, I don't know why he's trying to set himself.
Disrespecting Jaheim catalog, though. My dog do got hits. But I don't want to see him going against no Usher, though.
Bruh.
Put him against Avant.
Cool.
I'm not trying to see him go against Usher, though.
That's a matter.
That's Rick Ross 2 Chainz all over
He's
again.
really not getting a song off in that battle versus Usher.
And he got songs, but he's not winning against Usher.
Like I know we do the whole it depends on what they play.
Nah.
This don't apply here.
Nah, it don't.
He's not getting around versus Usher, bro. It's just not happening, bro. Jaheim, fuck with you, my nigga. You got hits, but
Nah. I respect Jaheim catalog now. My dog got hits.
yeah. And I'm not an Avant fan.
That would be a better matchup for
You
him.
better match up.
An Avant, a Carl Thomas. something
Case.
Like, a Case. You know, bring out the OGs. Bring out some of the OGs. You know what I'm saying? Like
Get Donnell and Case together or something.
yeah, like that would be dope. That would be dope. Like bring the OGs.
They don't even
out.
gotta do a versus. They could just do like
Yeah,
this shit,
celebrate.
you know?
Let's just play
Like
this-
how D'Angelo
Yeah,
did.
just pop y'all
D'Angelo
shit.
and
Just
friends.
pop y'all shit for 2 hours, bro. Just pop y'all shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm still waiting on the next versus announcements for this year. For the first.
That nigga was off his rocking when he said that shit. Nigga said, I'm gonna give Usher until the end of the week or whatever the fuck he said. 48 hours. So, like, niggas. Nigga.
We're not trying to see that, Jaheim.
Nigga get destroyed up on that stage fucking around with Usher. Usher gonna get a point when he come out.
Better put that woman first.
Yeah, do that, my nigga. He's not getting a point for that song neither.
Damn, Jaheim. I get it though. Niggas be trying to get their little shit
But
off.
2002, 2001, yeah, like Jaheim,
he was that man.
you had a little run, my nigga.
No,
Like,
he
yeah.
was that nigga. He was that nigga, bro.
You had that music you had records for the kids, the youth. You had for the hard working brothers. I fuck with you, man.
I ain't gonna lie, that Ghetto Fabulous was a banger, bro.
Yeah.
That shit was a banger, bro. My dog got bangers now. I fuck with Jaheim, but you're not stepping against Mr. Raymond.
These niggas be doing this shit to themselves, man. Niggas be chilling and then these artists pop out talking about, they be outstepping their boundaries, man.
Talking crazy.
Talking crazy. I hope Usher didn't say nothing back to that shit, man.
Yeah, Usher ain't paying. Usher's in Las Vegas at his residency. You're not worried about none of this shit that we talking about. Like, you know what I'm saying? This nigga Usher is performing in rollerblades and shit. Like, this
nigga one of the greatest, not just R&B artists,
like,
one of the
this
greatest
man,
artists ever.
This man literally like doing whole choreography sets on rollerblades, my nigga. Like, you not worried about us.
My nigga,
like,
he could play My Way in 8701 and get you out of here and not touch nothing on Confessions. We just speaking facts, bro. That's just what it is. Like, he could pop in My Way. He could pop in 8701. It's going to be a long day for you, my nigga. Confessions is just going to add salt to the wound. That's all that shit is. That's all.
damn,
that
so
is.
Usher can do 2 verses.
Yeah. Let's not. We ain't even talk about features.
Yeah, we talk about. That's what I'm saying. He can say Confessions and features for a whole nother
He can
verses.
do a feature battle. He can do a feature battle. Bro.
We ain't get into like we ain't get into like the 2005 on up bag. We ain't get into the R. Kelly bag. We ain't get into all that type of shit. Like, nah, Jaheim, man.
Same girl. Same girl.
Hey, that video hilarious, bro.
Hilarious as fuck.
Oh man.
Oh man, no, don't fuck around with that shit, man. Oh, your boy Keydrawn got songs dropping this shit on the TL. That nigga Cooley be vouching for that nigga, man.
I fuck with Keydrawn.
I don't.
I fuck with bro, but I mean, I've been said this. I've been feeling like this. But when you sent that text to the chat, I was like, yeah, I mean, only one person can yeah, only one person can really unlock this man's true potential, bro. Like, he will never know his true potential until he get in the studio with that man. Oh yeah.
Nah, real shit though. He would definitely up it, but I'm not feeling his voice, man. I'm just not feeling Keydrawn's voice, man. I'm sorry, bro. I'm not. It's no hate at all. I just don't fuck with it, man. Like,
Hey, my dog went from praising the Lord throughout the house. My dog is serenading them joints now, bro.
wait till he's 22 or 23 years old. I'm telling you, it's gonna be different.
You will start seeing some different shit from Keydrawn?
100%.
What you mean?
He's gonna try rapping.
Man, Keydrawn not gonna be rapping.
Okay.
Man. He not rapping, man.
When that music, and I'll get on this podcast and I'll own it. Tell you right now, when this singing shit don't work out for Keydrawn, he gonna change his fucking persona, dog. I'm telling you.
You think he'll be on some gangster shit?
Might not even be gangster shit, but he's changing his persona 100%, bro. It's gonna be different. He gonna try rap. He's definitely trying rap. That's a guarantee. I'll bet money on that. He's gonna try rap. I don't know what age, but he's gonna try rap. You remember when Music Soul Child tried to rap some years
That's what I'm
back?
saying. I'm about to say it's a lot of niggas. It's a lot of R&B niggas who tried to rap. Like,
And that shit was trash as fuck. Like, nigga, you Music Soul Child, bro. Pack that rapping shit up, man. Niggas not trying to hear that. And niggas be trying to get out their lane, bro. Like, listen. I remember when Drake said on the record, said, hey, Mike never tried to rap like Pac. Pac never tried to sing like Mike. You can still be great within your lane and do what you do, dog. Everything don't gotta be, intertwined and shit. Mm-hmm. Cause everybody can't do both.
No, it was an era when all the R&B niggas was trying to rap. Now you had Trey Songz rapping, you had Jeremiah trying to rap a little bit, Chris Brown, of course.
But you see, them niggas do that though.
But at the same time, it's like when you got the top niggas at that time, because
But they good at it though.
I get it, but you gotta think back then back then at that time, them niggas should have been really going in. Because you gotta think, man.
Well, they kind of did that on the side. We ain't never really get no full
You gotta
projects from
think
them
Chris
rapping,
Brown.
except for Trey.
You gotta think Chris Brown, one of the only artists that we still hold to a high regard now. You got niggas who go against Chris Brown and say he made the same songs and shit, but a lot of niggas still hold on to that. Hey man, Chris Brown might give us a Thriller type album one day. Like we still hold on to that shit from that nigga. Like he's one of them niggas with that type of talent level. Like he's just that talented.
If we ain't get a Thriller album,
I don't think it's happening.
No, that's
but
that
a lot
shit
of people
themselves.
a lot of people still hold him to that regard. Like we looking for something of that type of ilk from him.
oh no.
You know what I'm saying?
Closest we got to that was Fame, and that's a big drop off.
Yeah,
That's arguably one of his best projects.
I think it's top 2, top 3.
Yeah, but the Thriller shit, not at this point. In
Yeah, I don't think
Chris,
it's happening.
He would have to really like.
Get into a different bag.
Yes. Because especially with the albums that he be dropping lately with the 60 songs, 35 songs, a lot of them should be the same. That's a lot of fucking music, my nigga. And when you start tapping into them type of numbers, it's only so much different beats that you can have, dog.
Yeah.
Real shit.
Now, I ain't gonna lie,
How
nah.
versatile you gonna be?
That album he
Because
dropped,
that versatility wasn't really like that on that shit.
the shit he dropped with Young Thug, that album was a banger.
That shit was cool.
I
fuck with it.
I fuck with that album. That Slime and B, that shit was hard.
But Chris is definitely one of them. But in terms of, a lot of niggas can't do both. A lot of niggas can't do both, man. It's level city shit for a reason, man. And certain niggas can make R&B songs and rap and kill. Like Ja Rule, he can do that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's his. He's the original to me. Like who really like made the blueprint for that shit?
Yeah, because he did it the best at the time. You know what I'm saying? Like he was.
That shit still. That shit. Those songs still hold weight today.
100%.
So it's like I don't know, man. What I was saying is, at that time when those niggas was doing that should have been the time where they should have really been building up the R&B a little bit more. Like I'm not mad at them for rapping, but
Yeah.
it kind of sent a bad message to the niggas coming up under them. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it is what it is.
I think when it's all said and done, man, Chris Brown will be regarded as one of the best entertainers of his time. But
That's just what it is. He's one of the best entertainers.
yeah, I mean, it's a lot of them niggas that you put in that group. Like who else? Let me think. Entertainment wise for this generation. Well, of course you got Beyonce, Rihanna. Who else? Let me think. Well, it was really like the big three.
That's it.
Just shooting off. If I just had to drop it down to 3, somebody said that Future should be in that class with Drake, Kendrick, and J. Cole.
I wouldn't argue that. They all came out around the same time.
I would say that too. Somebody said.
Future had a different path though. He didn't take the same path that they took.
And his way is different. You see what I'm saying? Like his music is just different from them 3.
Like all them dudes, they hit the college circuits, they hit the blogs, they hit the blogs and shit heavy. Future was in them hole in the walls. Future was in the chitlin circuit.
Yeah.
Future was on live mixtapes like that, heavy.
And it's just like you with the rapping, like them the type of niggas they really gonna get on there and do like getting a bag on most of their songs when it come to rapping. Future, he just gonna give you good fucking music. Like he gonna rap, but he just his music is gonna speak for itself. That's why I say when it comes to a versus, man, it's gonna be hard to beat that nigga. Cause them anthems just gonna hold too much weight. Yeah, he got a lot of punchlines that niggas like still gonna refer to the end of time.
Yeah.
Niggas ain't gotta rap a whole Future verse, but niggas can rap like some lines that'll just be like, damn. But on the flip side too, you do got some Future verses that niggas will spit.
Yeah.
Bar for bar.
I ain't got no manners for a slut.
Yeah. I'm gonna put my thumb in the butt.
I ain't got no manners for no slut.
Like, come on, man. That nigga is different. I wouldn't even be mad at that. And if not, I mean, he right in tier below. But, I mean, if you want to extend it out to 4, he should be. That's like when I be seeing the Mount Rushmore for the 2010s, I kind of flip-flop between Nicki and him. But if I was personally going to pick, I was going to pick Future, man. That's just me personally. If I had to
You gotta
choose.
put Future on there.
Because I really can't deny the other 3. But if, you know, we going off the standard of the 4, then that's what it is. Got to put Future over Nicki, man. And that's, if I had to pick, that's just me. Because then even like just the 2014 to 17 Future is 99 overall. I tweeted that the other day. I mean, it's just the run that he was on, what we got in that time, Be Smooth, Monster, Evil, DS2.
All that back to back.
Future, Hendrix.
Purple Rain.
Purple Rain. Oh, my God. 56 Nights. Like,
all back to back.
I was listening to my Future playlist the other day, just running that shit. Like, this nigga was a fucking monster from 2014 to 17, dog. Like, we ain't even talking about the shit before, but, like, really when he was at his peak.
No, that was his peak.
That was his peak. Because, of course, we got from 10 to 13, but that 14 to 17 time frame, niggas got to stop playing with that boy, man. Real talk. That shit was a special fucking time.
He dropped all that back to back.
Yeah. He was really in, like, he was on some Super Saiyan shit.
Yeah, that shit don't make no fucking sense, bro. Like, that shit makes no fucking sense, like, at all. Like,
I remember I was in Colombia when Dirty Sprite dropped. And the nigga was playing. I'm like, yo, what is this? He's like, man, this Future new shit. Because remember, you know, they posted the anniversary the other day. And I was like, nigga, this shit hard as a bitch. When I first heard Watch This in the house, I'm like, oh no, this shit crazy. Damn, Rocco got on that shit, was riding that fucking beat, dog. That shit hard. That's my favorite song on that mixtape. Then just to like see Future when he performed before the San Francisco 49ers playoff game. Like, can you believe that was 10 years ago? That was exactly 10 years ago this week.
that shit crazy. I remember watching that shit. Cause I think he was like, yeah, I'm about to perform at the 49ers game. I'm like, 49ers game? And sure enough, this nigga was right there. Like, that shit crazy. That shit crazy.
I put it to you like this though. When he drop his next album, I think he really, really gonna remind niggas.
Oh, yeah.
Like, High Off Life was good. And I really feel like he reminded niggas with The Wizard. The Wizard is a very, very good album.
The Wizard was good.
Very, very good. Like, I really almost played that shit straight through, dog.
No, that shit hard. I fuck with I like High Off Life too now.
Like, let me go to this album real quick.
But
man.
The Wizard was the shit.
Because I don't think really, like, I really could put that in the group. Like, if he would have dropped that after Future and Hendrix, like, right after, like, 18, that would have extended his, like, the 99 overall for me. Because I remember when that shit dropped 2019, I was like, oh, shit, like, this nigga came back out. Because he had kind of was quiet for a while. So, out the gates, you got Never Stop, Jumping on the Jet. Then you got Rocket Ship, Temptation, Crushed Up, FNN. Love that shit. Call a Coroner. Promise You That. Hey, Promise You That. And My Collection. Those 2 records, like, talking about them women. Them one of his top 2 records, bro. Real shit. Listen to Promise You That, then listen to My Collection right after that shit. Or one of the 2. Like, no, this nigga was really in a different fucking bag, dog.
It's The Wizard, man.
Then DS2, we don't got to talk about that right out the gate. Thought it was a drought. Hey, shout out to Future, man. Yeah, I got to put him on the Mount Rushmore 2010s, man. Straight up, man. Straight up. That's that nigga, man. And for him to maintain, because a lot of niggas thought he was going to be done when Designer came out. Oh, my God.
Shout out my dog Tim. Shout out my dog Tim.
Hey,
Mack,
Tim,
man.
Tim, stop that shit, man. And he will never own up to that shit.
He won't.
Niggas really thought he was going to get, because I tell you, when the song first came out, I said, boy, Future ripping this shit. It's like, no, that ain't Future. I said, who the fuck is it? I said, some nigga named Designer. I'm like, oh, this what we doing now, huh?
That's what niggas do.
And I saw that narrative coming, dog. I saw that shit coming. I said, New York niggas done got a nigga that sound like Future. They gonna get in that bag.
That's what niggas was doing, though. That's what niggas was doing. And it went, you know, it's crazy because they went from that to drill. Y'all went from that to Chicago. So it's like, I don't know, man. What's going on?
Pop Smoke dying really hurt New York rap. Real talk. Real talk. That shit really hurt them niggas. It really did, because that nigga was special. And like, it's like every time they think they got somebody, or you know, they somebody like really getting the buzz, either they die or they be on some other shit, it just be fucked up, or them niggas don't last. But niggas could not have thought Designer was gonna get Future out the paint.
Niggas thought
Niggas
that.
could not have thought Future. They was gonna get Future out the paint, dog. Like, no.
Oh, especially when Panda had went number 1 or some
That's
shit
what I'm
like
saying.
that. Oh yeah.
Then
Yeah.
it was on part 2. Father Stretch My Hands.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
It was that Chief Keef I don't like effect. Niggas really thought it was gonna do that. No, nigga. Chief was still rolling after that.
Let's put it like this: Chief is the father of an era. Designer is not. So let's keep it right there.
And I'm not rolling with the label. Didn't know, nigga. You wasn't good. Sorry. You wasn't good, my nigga. That's just what it is. And it's cool, it happens, but New York niggas, man, don't ever come out your mouth ever disrespecting Future on some shit like that again, dog. That was 2016. Think about that. That was 2016.
That's 2016.
Now look, here we are 5 years later. You ain't been talked about since then.
He still drop music though.
Oh, okay.
He still dropping.
Like, who really checking for that shit?
Oh man. I can't tell you last time I heard that, man.
But yeah, man, to some unfortunate news, man. Trey Songz has been accused of raping a woman, Dylan Gonzalez. He's already facing an investigation for a separate sexual assault case in Las Vegas. So, you know, of course, it seems like every year or 3 or 6 months, like, it's a woman coming out saying Trey was either aggressive or, you know, he was doing something that they was uncomfortable with. Now you have a actual rape allegation now. Like, the shit done went up. So when I look at it, and, you know, she telling me, because she dropped it on New Year's, and, you know, he came out, he's denying it. So I'm just interested to see how this shit gonna play out. But to me, all I'm gonna say is, where there's smoke, it's fire. And at the end of the day, I don't know this nigga, but I have heard stories personally from women that I know that, you know, he can be very disrespectful towards women. He can be aggressive towards women in the way he may handle them. Other niggas had told me they seen how he get down in the club. He's like very controlling type attitude. So it's not, when you mix all those 3 components together, it's not far-fetched to believe that he taking pussy. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's fucked up. And if he is doing that,
You
under
gotta
the
be
jail,
accountable.
man.
You gotta be accountable for that, bro.
That's just what it is.
And the thing about it is not like these are stories that's coming out 5, 15, 10 years after the fact. Like, these are very current stories. And all of them are the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, none of these stories are like outlandish like allegations. All these are very similar. He was very aggressive towards me. He was, you know, I didn't feel safe. Like, it's all the same. And now you got an actual rape charge, a rape allegation.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, bro, like, all the shit is too close to you, bro.
Where the smoke is fire.
You know what I'm saying?
And, you know, I already know what the tone is going to be with his celebrity friends. Wise, you know, radio, other collab artists.
I don't even see
and
no
I'm not
radio.
saying niggas got to drop no statements.
I ain't even seen no publications even post that latest
That'd
rape
be-
allegation.
that-
Like,
that'd be my thing. Like, it be more so the radio stations and publications. Like, niggas act like you gotta come out and bash the nigga or kill him, because at the end of the day, he still has to go to trial. All I'm saying is, where's it just due? Because on the flip side, Ebro, like when you had Kodak Black on your platform, and he's not the only one. DJ Envy has done this too with Fabulous. Like, when these guys be having these things come up, you know, you brush it under the rug, you really don't say nothing. But I remember an instance where Kodak Black was up there, he had an open case that he couldn't speak on, and you was pressing the issue. You talking about how you take domestic violence serious. You ask him certain questions that you know he can't speak on. and you pressing it and you trying to like basically like son the man.
Get a moment.
But then
you try to get a moment.
when you have your other rapper friends in the industry have some shit going, it's like
I respect the family then. No, they respect the family then.
It's clown shit to me. Cause what's wrong with saying like, yo, if these allegations are true about Trey, my brother, you have to be held accountable. It's unfortunate that your name has to be attached to this, but it seemed like as of late, you know, these women are coming out with stories.
It's
like,
a pattern.
I would hope that you're not doing this activity and leave it at that. What's wrong with that? That'd be my thing. Like, what's wrong with that? That's how I know.
Them relationships ain't that important.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this shit be fake at the end of the day. Y'all niggas be in it for a certain type of gain, because if it wasn't like that, you would hold the same weight for everybody. You trying to maintain a relationship for whatever reason. I don't know. But I don't feel like we not assassinating nigga character by keeping some shit 100.
Because if we see the shit on the internet, them niggas see the shit on the internet, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see these girls with these stories come out. So if y'all, like you said, y'all pick and choose, you want to pick and choose who you want to try to have these morals against. Like you say, when Kodak was up there and this man telling you like, hey, like, I can't really talk about this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You want to try to get a viral moment off this man. But y'all on the same internet, the same internet that you saw those Kodak allegations. Y'all see this Trey Songz shit. Y'all saw the Fabulous shit. But y'all choose not to speak on it because you got respect for the family then. Where's the respect for Kodak Black though? In his open case that he couldn't speak on.
Pick and choose because you don't like him, you don't fuck with him. And it's like even with the Keke Palmer shit when she was at Breakfast Club, and like I didn't even like how Charlamagne had said, you think y'all just had a misunderstanding? It's like, no, it wasn't a misunderstanding.
If a woman has to go hide in the closet, there's no misunderstanding.
Yeah, there's no misunderstanding.
There's nothing to
That's my
misunderstand.
story. And Keke Palmer is well established. She don't need no money from Trey. She don't need no clout, none of that shit. So she has no
was
reason
established since she was before a teenager.
10 years old. She has no reason to lie about no shit like that. You see what I'm saying? Like Trey Songz has literally been the definition of scaring the hoes away. Like that's a running joke. But my nigga, when these women be talking, just like the white girl that was on the Breakfast, not the Breakfast Club, she was on a radio interview. I don't know her name, so I'm not disrespecting her by saying white girl, because I honestly don't know her name. But when she was telling the story, it's all around. When these women be saying these stories, it's all the same type of energy,
bro.
Same type of energy. Like he pressed me up against the wall, said, "Let's do this," and I told him I'm not really trying to do this. He's like, "Okay, cool," but the way you even approach it, like you have this mindset because you Trey Songz, women are automatically
they gotta
supposed to
fuck with you. They got to.
That's not how this shit go, my nigga.
I'm Trey Songz who don't want to fuck with me.
Exactly. Every woman not gonna want to fuck you, my nigga. That's a real thing.
And that's cool.
Yeah. You got other plenty women who throw themselves at you, my nigga.
Focus on that.
But you know what it is though, and I don't like certain niggas who do this shit. You have women who are non-confrontational. Keke Palmer is one of those women. She didn't even have to tell me for me to know that. She is not, like, you could tell she always is positive. She's not really trying to, like,
she didn't even want to talk about that shit.
Yeah,
though.
she's non-confrontational, and when you have women who are non-confrontational, you got men who prey on shit like that. Because they don't really know how to act in that moment.
It's a power thing.
It's a power thing, exactly. So, you know, we'll see how this case play out. And all I'm going to say is that Trey Songz is guilty of that shit, man. Hey, man, under the jail, man. 100%. It's unacceptable.
I remember just on some funny shit. This nigga, somebody, you know, that girl Dying Racks or whatever, they were saying like she was fucking with this nigga.
She did.
Yeah.
She did.
So nigga because she got the little question shit on her Snapchat, and the nigga was like, do the neighbors know your name? Boy, when I tell you, she said, shut your fucking dumb ass up, man. Boy, when I tell you, that shit been so funny. Just to lighten the mood a little bit. But yeah, that shit been funny as a bitch, man.
Bro, niggas don't take anything seriously, bro. Like, do the neighbors know your name? Yeah. All right. Shout out to Don Rax though. Shout out to Don Rax. My dog real racky out here now. Do your thing, Don. But yeah, man. If Trey really did all that shit, man, which I'm thinking is pointing towards that, like you said, Mike, that nigga gotta go under the jail, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know?
I don't know, man. It's just, it's too many of this shit popping up, man. It's too much. It's too much. And like you said, I'm going to say it again. Where there's smoke is fire, dog. Even if you didn't do that, it's a pattern. It's a pattern. I go off them pattern. That be my thing. I go off the pattern, bro. When I start to see a consistent pattern of certain behavior, I gotta look at you a certain way, dog. Because at the end of the day, I don't know you. I've never been around you. I know some people who've been around you. And like I said, I've heard stories from women that I know who've been around you in certain settings, and they all got the same type of story, my nigga.
That's facts.
So
Shorties
all these people
really-
can't be lying.
No.
No, that's true. And it's so crazy because niggas like I know mad shorties that, you know, growing up and shit, they're like, oh my God, to have a date with Trey Songz and shit like that. Like, only to really get those times. Like, I know people, like you saying, like, people that be around this nigga, and it's the same shit, saying, like, he's very controlling and all type of shit like that. But you see the pattern with R. Kelly, too. We saw these patterns very early in his career. A lot of niggas brushed this shit under the rug for many of years, only for this shit to turn out to be exactly what niggas been saying for decades. You know what I mean?
Right.
I just hope it doesn't, like, if he is on this goofy ass time, they need to go ahead and nip this shit in the butt now.
Yeah, it don't gotta drag out.
Yeah, like, go ahead and get this nigga out the paint before this shit get real bad, like R. Kelly situation.
Yeah, facts. But yeah, man, moving on. Kendrick Lamar, man. Kendrick Lamar, Matt Stone, and Trey Parker producing an entitled comedy for Paramount. It will depict the past and present coming to a head when a black man, interning as a slave reenactor at a living history museum, discovers his white girlfriend's ancestors once owned his. And we just had a conversation a couple years ago about this slave movie theme type shit.
Yeah, I ain't with. I'm just over slave movies, bro. Like, I ain't trying to see that. I know they gonna try to make it funny, and I know Kendrick gonna try to take a woke approach to it.
Hey man, smoking on top 5, man.
I ain't with
Where that at? Niggas still waiting for that shit. Where's the music, man? That be my thing with this nigga, man. Give me the music, bruh. Niggas not trying to see this shit.
He on his Rihanna shit, bro.
Come
we
on,
get music
man.
when he want to
Music,
give us some
man.
music, bro.
The music. Niggas not trying to. Do you doing a movie like this? Like, come on, man. Nah, 50, you should have gave him an extended role and power for all this shit here. You gonna do some shit like this.
He killed that role too.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you could have, you could have did some other shit with that. But this shit here, like, come on, man. Nah, man. This ain't fucking with that, man. Give me the music, man. Fuck all that extra shit. But, like you said, I think he's gonna try to take a little woke approach to this shit. I'm telling you right now, that shit cringeworthy. I'm gonna get them bars off.
As you should.
I'm gonna get them bars off, bro.
I'm gonna watch it to see what he talk about on there, but I'm over the slave shit, bro. I don't care if you try to comedy it up or like it's just like, bro, like we don't got to do that. We're past that. Like in whole voice, we're past that. Like, so I don't know, man. I know Matt and Trey, like them niggas, like they like that with the comedy shit. I'm pretty sure Kendrick is a movie buff though, so
This shit wild, man.
We'll see.
These niggas, man, be crossing over doing this movie shit sometimes, man. Like, then they get next to these white directors or white actors, and it just look like shit that does not have to be produced. That'd be my thing. It just be looking like shit that don't have to be produced. Because then you give them a little room to feel like they can do certain shit that they know they can't do. Like Lil Durk, you around here saying that old boy can say the N-word and shit like that. Like, no, nigga. No.
who made you the voice?
Who made you the end all be all the? No, nigga, that's not no cool shit. That was some whack shit, bruh.
But y'all know why. You know why now though.
It makes sense.
It makes sense.
And that, to be honest with you, like
That's
I
wild.
never really listened to Dirk music anyway, to be honest with you. Just not my cup of tea. Nothing against the man personally. I never really had an ear for the man music. And then when I saw that shit, I'm like, oh brother, here we go. Here we go. Another one of giving these white boys passes for the bullshit. Like, come on, man. Stop it. I just don't be getting it sometimes, man. I really don't be understanding that shit, man. Like, where these niggas be getting this shit from, man?
I don't know where to get this shit from, man. I don't know. They must be having a meeting or something where hey, this is what you got to do. I don't know.
They go in one of them. They go in one of them.
One of them rooms. They hit the wrong hallway at the party. You hit one of them rooms. You know you got to close that door. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. So let's get into this NFL playoff shit, man. I feel like did I miss something else? Oh, y'all gonna check out that Bel Air special? Not
No.
special, but that TV show.
Probably.
It's supposed to be a drama. It's not gonna be
Yeah.
like a sitcom. It's gonna be
So
a
is,
drama.
is it a movie or is it?
It's a series. It's a drama series.
I don't
No.
know. I don't know.
Oh, y'all also need to check out Abbott Elementary. It airs on ABC, but Hulu will drop the episodes on there. Well, I'll see regardless because I got Hulu Live, but they'll drop the episodes after it airs. That shit is like a black version of Office. That shit hilarious as fuck. Shout out to them. Shout out to
check
Tyler
that out.
Jane Williams. He's one of the main characters on that show.
Yeah, I would check that shit out, but there's nothing like the original Fresh Prince. You can't remake that.
I'm not even about to watch that.
And it's about to be a drama though, too. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I'm not trying to do all that.
Even how they like
They gave us drama on the original Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to see a whole drama Fresh. No, like
not a reenactment. Nah,
nah, we cool.
that
cool.
Jeffrey nigga didn't even look like Jeffrey. Like, bro.
oh, none of the characters look like
At nobody.
and they young too. Like the aunt and the uncle is like look fairly young.
Yeah, like Uncle Phil does not look like my uncle.
And he's a frat brother.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, definitely not watching.
Wasn't
this
Uncle Phil done with a frat?
In Fresh Prince? I don't think so.
He just was a judge.
He's just a judge, yeah.
I could have swore he was in a fraternity.
Nah, he just left the hood. That's it.
No, that was Carlton. Them boys trying to get in the frat.
Yeah, he tried to say
But
that
I
he
thought-
wasn't really black because he was rich.
I thought Uncle Phil was down. Yeah, man.
Hey, that was an important episode, bro.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Try to say that man ain't struggle because he came up, silver spoon. Carlton put that man in
Carlton
his place.
is a different nigga, man. Like he's like, yo, like yeah.
He's like, you basically trying to say I ain't got the same struggles as you because
nah, he's still a nigga.
still a nigga. We talk about this shit all the time.
But there is niggas who come from them spaces who be acting different though.
And you know what's so crazy though? A lot of people don't know. That was probably season 5, 6. You remember the first season when Carlton was on that opposite side? Because when they got pulled over, he didn't think it was a problem.
He didn't think
he
nothing
thought
was
the
going
cop
on.
was just doing his job. He's
Like,
like,
nigga, we in jail now. How the fuck this cop doing his job?
like, no, Carlton, you gotta understand. When you driving around, they don't care that your daddy a judge or know that your daddy
They don't
a
even
judge.
know that shit yet.
They don't even know that shit. All they see is a black man
nigga in the
driving a
Benz.
nice car.
Nigga in the Benz.
Yeah. Hey, what Kanye say? Even if you in the Benz, you still a nigga in the coupe.
Facts.
Big facts.
Still a nigga in the coupe, man.
Yep. That's probably like
That's how they talk.
I'm very fortunate to be like police. I don't really have any encounters with the police.
I had some bullshit ones, but nothing too extreme.
And your new whip?
All of them.
Oh, okay.
I done had some bullshit
All of
encounters
them.
in every car I done had.
Every car I done had.
I say this X1, nah. I haven't had
Not this
encounters.
one yet though.
Yeah. I haven't had no encounters.
And I'm
Oh,
surprised because my shit red.
When I had the Bugler Saber with them tinted windows,
Yeah.
woo!
But that's
He got a bunch of 8 balls.
Yeah, like even when
That's
I
what they
have
thinking.
even when I had my Lincoln Town car, like the box Lincoln, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like I
When I used to be coming up Goose Creek,
Yeah.
going in Goose, ooh, I used to be getting it, boy.
like I know niggas probably like they followed me, but it was like probably when they ran my license tag, see my address and shit. Like, bro, you're not fucking with me, bro. Like all my shit is clean, so it's like you have no reason to pull me over than a black nigga driving a fucking Lincoln. But if your tag's expired, you know what I'm saying? Like if that sticker ain't right.
Oh, yeah, you-
now we're talking.
Can't even argue that.
Yeah. I think that's the only time that's happened for me.
Trying to think of some other shows that are coming out. Ozark could be back in a few weeks.
Can't wait.
Can't wait. Snowfall February 24th.
Can't wait.
Let's get it.
Tommy got that shit coming out.
Yeah, Tommy on
Tommy
the
shit
6th.
coming out. Y'all niggas.
And see, I thought that was gonna go like I was thinking it was gonna be like
last week or some shit. Like
no. I was thinking like
It was
the
gonna
plot-
be the next show.
Yeah, like but I also thought it was like the plot line was gonna be like Tommy Ghost growing up.
No,
But
but it's him in already in LA, right?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
this
Chicago.
is Chicago.
Chicago,
Yeah,
okay.
so it's like, damn, this is like when Tommy leaves New York.
Yeah,
Like,
when
they
he was
can
about
see-
to.
that last episode when he was about to kill Tasha
yeah.
on book 2.
Yeah.
That's when that shit start.
Okay, see, and that's what I'm saying. I was thinking they were gonna go all the way back to.
That was supposed to be
Tommy's-
a separate show.
Okay.
With Ghost, Angela, and as kids. That was supposed to be a separate show.
Gotcha.
He was gonna have his
But
own
that's
show
no,
already
that's-
grown.
That's Raising Canaan, basically though. All of them gonna be Raising Canaan season 2.
Okay.
Because I think he about to run into all them boys.
Okay. All right. Makes sense. Y'all can speak the Power Book 2 if y'all want. I know that's been a hot topic.
I actually missed the last 2 episodes.
I watched it last night. That shit's hard. I fuck with
Okay.
that shit.
Yeah, I need. 2 episodes. I got 2 episodes. But basically, last weekend.
Hey, my nigga Method Man getting that money. My nigga Lawyer Davis,
Yeah.
he getting that money out them niggas, bro.
I know he is.
From season 1 up until now, like the amount of side deals he done did with niggas, just not even the lawyer check.
Yeah.
Like just from niggas giving him hush money and proposition money, my nigga done touched like a cool 2 M's, bro.
Yeah.
Just in side money.
Yeah, he getting his shit off.
Hey, my nigga be going buy cars and shit.
Alright.
My dog ain't playing with these niggas, bro. My
Alright.
dog been in the Bentayga last night. That nigga not playing with niggas, bro. Like,
Cutting heads off.
word.
That
That nigga not playing with niggas, bro. On the luxury vehicle side.
Man. I gotta check this shit out, bro. I know they were saying light skinned Keisha did her thing or some shit. Like I saw that shit on
She
TV.
fine as hell.
Boy,
is
when she had that damn
Black dress on.
that black dress on at Jabari Reynolds Memorial Dinner last night,
And shout out to her. She just got engaged too.
Okay, big up.
that nigga know what's up.
No, Keisha is fine as hell. Very beautiful woman.
Thick ass.
I remember when I saw her
What
last
was that?
season when she popped up in the classroom and shit. I'm like, oh shit, that's good for her, man. Salute
Good
to
look.
her.
That's a good
yeah,
look.
That's a good look. Shout out to her, man. She doing her
And
thing.
she does her role very well in this shit
Yeah.
too. Like
Like we've all
She
went
keep
to
this
school.
shit black-
We went to
yeah.
school with a light skinned Keisha. Like we've all went to
100%.
school with one of them.
100%.
Fine as hell, boy.
Sassy
Fine as hell.
Sassy as hell.
Yeah.
Them boy come back after Tariq get locked up. The boy trying to clear on class. She was like, "Hold on, y'all niggas will act like we just see this nigga get paraded around the fucking campus. We talk about this today in class. Fuck all that other shit that y'all trying to do."
Real niggas.
Yeah, man. So let's get into the sports shit, man. NFL playoffs this weekend kicked off Saturday. Bengals handled business for the first time in 30 years.
Joey B say, "Hey, bro, we here."
Yeah, we just can't handle business. We ain't really about to celebrate this shit like that and move on. So depending on how the seedings fall, we'll see who they play next week. They can probably get on the Cinderella type run, man.
They
You
really
never know.
can. Them boy like that.
They're nice.
Yeah.
Them niggas nice, bro. They
And
got something over
shout
there.
out to Joe Burrow, man, and Jamar Chase. Some niggas really doing their thing.
I feel like they would have got their playoff win last year if Joey B didn't get hurt.
Yeah.
They probably could have.
I think he need to chase though. He need to secure number one that he trusts. Because what was the fast ass nigga that he had there?
T. Higgins.
No,
Yeah.
John Ross.
John Ross. Yeah, he had the fastest
Bus.
40 time. Yeah, big bus. Like, bro, it's not
So
like
now they
that.
got Tyler Boyd,
Higgins.
Higgins, and him. And shout out to Tyler Boyd too, because a lot of receivers wouldn't take that route of being the third wide receiver, but he's also a captain. So he he doing this thing as a third wide receiver, being a role, being a basically a model for the young cats. So shout out to him. A lot of that shit don't get spoken on. I remember Jericho Cottree was like that for us when we went to the Super Bowl. So
Yeah, he's a true Christian Kirk.
yeah, man. So shout out to Tyler. He way better than Christian Kirk though.
You think so?
Yeah, he's taller too. He bigger. He don't really do the
No,
same.
I'm saying
shit
like
that
as
he do.
a role player, as a
Yeah,
he plays his
And
position
I don't think
well.
he's playing tomorrow. To be honest with you,
Who, Kirk?
Yeah, I think he's out.
Damn.
Leonard Fournette not playing today. We all saw the massacre last night. Sorry, Mo, but yeah,
it was ugly.
I had the Bills
5
winning, but my
tutties?
nigga, I did not have it. Like I had it like 24-10 type.
5 tutties on Belichick?
Yeah, 5 teddies on Belichick is crazy. In 1 degree weather.
All right.
Look at Drew.
Hey, man.
That shit was ugly, bro.
That shit's nasty.
Yeah, that was nasty because I think Josh Allen heard the rumblings too. Like,
'Cause we
how he
smacked the
playing-
fuck out the Bills.
yeah, how he playing cold weather and shit. That man said, "Okay, I got something for y'all." That had to have been the best game I ever seen him play.
Man,
No
that
bullshit.
That one touchdown with that nigga, it was all right. So Mac Jones, we almost had a touchdown for in the end zone.
Oh, yeah,
and,
Micah Hyde.
and Michael Hyde snatched that bitch, and then on the right when they came back from the interception, and Emmanuel Sanders was basically waiting in the end zone for the ball.
Yeah,
I'm like,
he
all right,
beat
this,
the boy bad, and
this
he was
shit-
playing zone. So I'm trying to think, nigga, that's your. If you playing in cover 3, nigga, that's your area.
this nigga was waiting on the ball.
He was waiting on the ball. Yeah, that was about the 3rd touchdown, I think.
It was over with.
Yeah, it was. When I said Josh, I think they approached that shit like, okay, like we've been fucking around, let's not fuck around. And I think they really still felt salt from when y'all boy went up there and ran the ball 40-something times.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
But y'all will be all right, man. Matt got the playoff experience. I mean, it was an unfortunate conditions.
No, that's how
but
you need shit like that.
Yeah,
you need shit like that.
And he's a rookie. I'm not really gonna hold that against him
No,
and
he's second
Belichick.
year.
It
He's
happens.
second year. He be all
I'm
right,
not about
though.
to be on no Belichick fraud type shit. Nah, man. They just
We're
got
not
their
doing
ass
that.
beat.
We're not doing that, man.
And it happens.
It happens. We got to the playoffs. We supposed to be.
I did not expect y'all to get to the playoffs
see,
either.
we got there. We were supposed to be there last year, but we just showed y'all we still a playoff capable team. We'll be all right. I ain't tripping, man. I don't want to get beat on like that, but it is what it is. So we got what? Eagles, Bucks today.
49ers, Dallas.
49ers,
Chiefs,
Dallas.
Steelers.
I need to see that 49ers Dallas game.
Yeah, 4 o'clock. Imagine them niggas taking an L on Nickelodeon.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna watch the Nickelodeon broadcast too. Yeah, I'm gonna watch the Nickelodeon broadcast today, bro.
You fuck with the Nickelodeon broadcast?
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck with that shit.
Oh, yeah, because they do like the little slime effects and shit. Like when they do.
Old boy be doing the Nickelodeon broadcast. He be in the CBS studio. The black dude used to be the receiver. What's his name? He used to play for the Seahawks and Vikings. What's that nigga name, man? Nate Burleson.
Oh yeah, Burleson. Yeah. And he played for the Lions too, right?
Yes, towards the end of his career.
Yeah.
Shout out to him. He doing this thing in the studio too.
He do his thing with them boys.
Yeah,
He do his
and he
thing.
be on Good Morning Football.
Good morning.
on
Yeah.
that-
He do his
NFL.
thing.
Yeah,
He
shout
do
out.
his thing.
Shout out to him, man. He
Yeah.
one of the players that transitioned into the studio.
He's a
Wasn't
good
on
journalist.
no weird
He's a
shit.
good journalist.
Yeah, he be
He
on
good.
some good shit. I
He
fuck
good.
with you, man. Shout out to Nate, man. What else? Tomorrow night, Rams Cardinals. I got the Rams waxing that ass.
Rams waxing that ass?
I got them waxing ass. They waxed that ass last time. Jalen Ramsey didn't play. It's a bad matchup for them because they O-line just cannot contend with their D-line. Defensively wise, they got nothing for Odell Beckham, Kupp, and Van Jefferson. It's just a bad matchup. And they don't have DeAndre Hopkins, so
Cooper Kupp has been on a workhorse season this year.
he's the first wide receiver since 2005 when Steve Smith did it to win the Triple
He
Crown.
almost got Calvin Johnson record this year too.
He almost got that, but he got the Triple Crown record. He got
Yeah.
the most receptions, most yards, most TDs. So shout out to him.
They work for my fantasy. Yes, sir.
I need to see this Dallas game though because they were talking about this Dallas team with the Zeke 1,000 yards, Dak 1,000 yards. Who's that? CD or Amari 1,000 yards?
Gotta be probably Amari.
Probably I'd say Amari before CD.
Yeah.
Not nothing against CD, but I think Amari would get that. But
They should. They should. Both teams can win. But here's my thing.
Zeke he's up for 1,000.
Zeke got 1,000 rushing yards. this
I
year.
tweeted the other day. The nigga had 1,000 yards, but it seemed like 600.
It seemed like
he got it on. He got 1,000 on a sneak.
on the humble. On the real humble, because we
Very unimpactful
niggas was
1,000
saying
yards.
Zeke on a decline for like the last 2 years
Oh,
now.
my fantasy team fucking reflects that
Zeke-
shit.
Zeke got
'Cause
1,000.
Tyler's
Zeke-
putting up 74 yards. He's getting like 30 yards. Like
Zeke got 1,000 rushing yards this year.
I took Tyler on this damn parlay today over fucking Zeke.
Hey,
I think the
it shocked me
D-line-
when I saw it. It was like Zeke got 1,000 yards this year. He got 1,000.
If 49ers D line could get to Dak, it's gonna be a long fucking day because that's a physical team on both sides. They can run the ball too. The Niners can run the ball. Debo, Ayuk, George. Listen, if Kyle Shanahan does not take advantage of George Kittle today, he fucking up. The game plan should be centered around George Kittle and Debo Samuel, bruh. 100. They don't have one linebacker that could cover George Kittle.
Them packages they run for Debo, they need to have them shit in full flaunt for the day. And like you say, George Kittle. But we'll see. 425. The game, America's game.
American scene. We'll see. But I think they very capable of winning. Now, Jimmy G on some bullshit turning the ball over, then that's a dub. But they can really go in there and beat these niggas. I haven't seen nothing as of late from Dallas to make me, the Cardinals went in there and cut their ass that game. I mean, fuck them niggas up. That 4 o'clock game.
Right.
So it's about matchups at the end of the day. Like, the 49ers secondary is bad, so they can take advantage. Amari and CD got to take advantage. That's just what it is. I don't see them mollywhopping them niggas. It'll be a close game. Either one can come out on top. I think the Niners could get it done. And they riding high off momentum off the last game. Them niggas was down 17-0 versus the Rams last week and came back and won that bitch. So I'm not going to throw in the towel if them niggas get down versus Dallas. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's what, in my opinion, better weapons on offense.
Who you think 49ers got better weapons?
No, I'm saying when
Oh,
the
Dallas?
Rams,
Oh, the
when the
Rams,
Rams had better
the Rams.
offense. They came out second half, clamped down, got some turnovers. Now, if Dak turning that bitch over, pack it up.
Oh yeah, they in trouble. They don't win when they turn the ball over like that. So Yeah, man. I think that's gonna be probably the best game today. Of course, I don't see the Eagles doing anything with the Buccaneers. Who played tonight? It's
Steelers and Chiefs.
Steelers and
45-10.
you see Big Ben. They say Big Ben trying to run a little deceive game, talking about we don't have a chance. We just going out there to have fun.
45-10.
Yeah.
45-10. I ain't never really made a prediction like that, but 45-10. Like, it's going to get ugly for them niggas. Fuck all that Cinderella shit, Mike Tomlin, great coach shit. I understand that. 45-10. I'll be disappointed if them niggas win, like, 28-17. It should be an onslaught. I mean, an onslaught, bro. Like,
If they should get like how we got it.
fuck them up. Yeah. Fuck them up. Big Ben last game, fuck them niggas up, man.
Yeah, send them
Juju
on the-
Smith-Schuster playing today. Hey, bro, like, you ain't play all year, nigga.
Yeah,
You
take that shit
Nigga,
out
you,
the TikTok, nigga.
you a dancer, nigga. Get your ass on
Get your
somewhere.
out of here. Tyreek Hill.
You're a
Kelsey,
social media influencer.
Pat Mahomes, he been hearing a little bit of rumblings too. I think he really gonna get in another.
Travis Kelsey about to get in his bag.
Hey, real shit. Them niggas on the crash course to meet for the AFC Championship game. I'm not disregarding the Titans, but I think it's really gonna come down to Buffalo and Kansas City. And I think the Bills going to the Super Bowl. I picked them to go to the Super Bowl at the beginning of the year, so I'm gonna stick with that.
we got us a shootout. Will we get them boys?
Bills and
Bills and Chiefs.
listen, it could be, depending on who got
How
home
you just say
field.
it on the college football? We got a barnyard burner.
Yeah, Marion Verner. I forgot who used to say that.
Lee Corso, innit? No, it wasn't Lee Corso.
It was one of those guys.
One of them dudes, bro. We have a barnyard burner today.
But yeah, shout out to them. So we'll see. Next week is really when it's gonna get down. The divisional round, that's when it's real. Them the games next week.
Bring it on.
Real shit. That's when it's really gonna
Bring
get
it
down.
on.
And I ain't going until I see Tom Brady lose. I'm picking the Bucks to go to the Super Bowl. Sorry. That's just where I'm at with it. I ain't going against a GOAT.
Eagles might get it done today.
You wouldn't bet on that.
Damn right I wouldn't, but it's a possible any given day, Bubba.
Any given Sunday rule do apply, but I've seen Tom Brady break that rule several times.
That's facts, but you never know. Somebody got to take it.
Somebody got to lose. Somebody got to lose,
yeah.
though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. There ain't no fucking ties in the playoffs.
Nope.
Yeah. Tennessee really got the number one on the sneak. But they got a good team, though. Their defense is good. For them niggas to be like one of the top teams, bro, like, they need to get to a Super Bowl, man. They need to get back. Like, they got home field advantage.
Fuck them niggas.
They got 2 wins. They got 2 playoff games at home potentially if they get to the AFC Championship game to get to the Super Bowl. Get it done, man.
No Derrick Henry.
Get it done.
I don't know.
Get it done.
I mean, you got Julio there and you got fucking AJ Brown. It doesn't matter who's your running back at this point. Like, that's this fucking playoff times, guys. Throw the fucking ball. Throw the fucking ball. That's it.
Because
Yeah,
Titans versus
Ryan, take those trainer wheels off, buddy.
if we get a Titans and Bucks Super Bowl, no, matchup wise, they might have an advantage, man. I don't know, but I ain't gonna go against the GOAT. Then the I think Packers and Bills would be a great Super Bowl. Packers and Chiefs would be a great Super Bowl.
Aaron gotta go see that man though.
You gotta go see that man. You gotta get through the man to be the man.
Yeah.
That's what I always say. To be the man, you gotta get through the man, and you ain't been able to get through the man. So, and I'm glad that we finally got to get an Aaron Rodgers Tom Brady matchup in the playoffs because we got robbed of a Patriots Packers Super Bowl for a few years. Like Aaron didn't hold up his end. Tom was
On
in
some
that bitch.
LeBron Kobe shit, didn't it?
Word. Like he didn't hold up his end, bro. 2014, I ain't gonna put on him. They definitely should have been in the Super Bowl 2014. Facts. That special team shit, man, that shit has changed all the momentum. Like, that shit fucked me up because I'm looking at, damn, like the Seahawks going back to this bitch.
Oh, they was in their bag too.
Mini dynasty, my ass.
I never heard mini dynasty.
Never heard of that
happen.
shit in my life. Off one Super Bowl, they're the Patriots of the West. All right, man. Like, niggas talking about
That
man.
defense had niggas in a chokehold, bro.
You okay?
That's what it was, bro.
And that same defense gave it 10 points to Tom Brady in the fourth quarter. But hey, like I said, man, until I see the GOAT go down, I have no reason to go against him. So we'll see.
You gotta see the man.
Because Aaron Rodgers got home field advantage again, so Tom gonna have to go back up there and handle his BI. So, we'll see. And no niggas, if Tom Brady losing the playoffs, he's still a GOAT. Don't get it fucked up. He was a GOAT 27 to be honest. 2014 really solidified it for me. And then I really didn't have no more conversation after the Atlanta Falcons Super Bowl, so that's where I'm at with it. Everything else now is just like
Just extra profit.
yeah, it is just extra profit, man. That's just where we at with it, man.
At 44.
Zach LaVine got a knee injury. We don't know how long he'll be out.
KD sprained his MCL.
Yeah, he out 6 weeks. So
80 trying to come back early.
don't do that. Don't do that, bro. They already in shambles, but
So you spoke with Russell Westbrook's brother in Spaces last night?
yeah, Ray Westbrook was in 2 spaces last night.
And so how did these conversations go?
Well, the first one, they was really just dick sucking this nigga because they was allowing him to get up on that stage and say bullshit.
What was he saying?
Lacking accountability in terms of like his brother's play, bringing up Kobe, Kobe's bad play on his latter years to try to deflect, Curry's shooting slump, LeBron. First of all, LeBron is dropping damn near 30 a night and losing.
LeBron and Steph averaging the same amount of points.
Yeah, and Curry has been on slumps before, so this not nothing that lasts long. So then, saw my nigga Sport. He started a space last night, and you know, we basically just talking like how we always talk when we talk about the Lakers. He's a Lakers fan. I just be popping up in there because for one, we just be talking shit, and you know, we was talking about all that shit. So Ray comes up in there on some, this nigga tried to do some deflection bullshit in terms of, because one of the dudes made a point in there about, I don't know why these guys also have a thing where they'll ask former players about Russ, like from 5-7 years ago. Like, that shit is irrelevant. Like, we don't care. Like, who's to say, like, you know, articles that players might have said back then, like, it don't matter. So
we talking about what we see tonight, like what we see today.
That's what I'm saying. So then he gets in there, y'all talking this shit about when has there ever been articles about Russ? Y'all don't know that. I'm like, hey, bro, listen. At the end of the day, all we asking for, dog, is to be more efficient. You trying to stick on this point about the article, and then even dog say, even if that was the case, what does that have to do with his play now? Niggas don't care about what Steven Adams had to say 7 years ago in terms of Russ. Don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we here now. So then that's when he transitioned to, and we not going to talk like Steven Adams wasn't a dominant big man.
When did that happen?
Shit went left. Niggas just started laughing at him. That's when niggas really started laughing at him. So when people after the space was on this shit about how, ridiculing his brother, it was none of that. It was none of that. The whole shit is up. You could go look at it. He was only in the space for about 5-6 minutes himself before he dipped. But I can send you the clip. But it's like,
I seen it on the time. I'm gonna listen to it later.
yeah, but it's like, bro, like at the end of the day, like, I don't care who you are, athlete, friend of an athlete, family member of an athlete. You get on y'all niggas, allow these niggas to get in these spaces, and because you're starstruck, you allow them to say this shit. Like, when has DeAndre Jordan ever been a playoff god?
When was Steven Adams a dominant big man?
And that's not even to say, I salute Ray Westbrook for defending his brother. That's what he's supposed to do. Okay, let's put that to the side. You say you know basketball, you coach football, so you know the sport. Let's talk basketball. My nigga, DeAndre Jordan has never been a playoff god. Steven Adams has never been a dominant big man. Then he tried to be funny because when he was like, I never said franchise player. Nigga, you saying he dominant. So dominant and franchise go hand in hand. If you saying somebody dominant, you basically saying they one of them niggas on that team.
You build teams around dominant players.
Exactly. Try to be slick, try to be funny with it. Like, no, nigga, talk basketball. Like, if you want to defend your brother, niggas wasn't slandering your brother for one. We just speaking facts. So cool, you gonna defend your brother. Let's put that to the side. You up in this other space talking shit that's not true, and they allowing that shit. Like, y'all niggas want to get up here and suck these niggas' dick because they got a name. And then when they get on these stages and that's not real shit. Niggas always be talking about...
You enabling niggas.
Yeah, you niggas always talking about being authentic within sports media, but y'all let these niggas get up here because they family members to say bullshit. DeAndre Jordan was never a playoff guy. Steven Adams was never a dominant big man. You bringing up Kobe to try to deflect from your brother's bad play.
Niggas need to stop doing that.
Shit,
niggas need to stop doing that shit, bro. Niggas need to stop
doing that. Then niggas
want
to talk about, like, after, there's some lame shit. Y'all niggas think y'all some bullies and all this. Like, I'm reading the quotes, basically. Y'all niggas think y'all some bullies. This Westbrook shit. Nigga, did y'all even listen to the whole space? Nigga, we was talking about we was talking about everybody. Malik Monk, Carmelo, all them niggas, how the roster. This is not nothing that's not new.
So they trying to say y'all was bullying Ray.
Based off the title of the chat. But that's sport. He a petty nigga. That's what he gonna do. Like niggas just going off the title of the chat, I guess. But if you actually listen to the shit, there wasn't never not no disrespect towards that man. Niggas ain't talking about your family. Niggas ain't talking about your kids. None of that shit. But I had made a point at the end of the space that when players play bad, they fan base love to get on this shit about posting their family, their pictures, what they do in the community. Nigga, that's not what we here for.
Right.
And niggas not discrediting that. That's separate. Let's talk about inside the lines. But when niggas play bad, y'all use that as a crutch. That's some lame shit. Cause you don't do that shit for nobody else. I don't do it for Cam Newton, so why the fuck would I do it for Russell Westbrook? And Cam Newton is on my favorite football team. So why would I do that? You see what I'm saying? It's not going to do it. It's never been a time where Cam Newton has played bad. I'd be like, man, we got to be easy on Cam because he get back to community. No, I get the same energy to everybody.
How that even sound?
You see what I'm saying? Like, how that shit sound? I'm not going to do that. And like I said, if the nigga want to say, like I told him yesterday, bro, this ain't even about your brother. You defending your brother, cool. You supposed to do that. But talk basketball. You're not going to come in this space and try to tell us what that. As soon as he said the Steven Adams shit, you heard it. Everybody was laughing.
Right.
Like, no, bro, keep it a band. That man was never no big man.
And
no dominant big man.
What was he saying that?
Talking about he averaged 22 and 10. When has Steven Adams ever averaged 22
What
and
was
10?
the Steven? What I'm saying? What was his angle with the Steven Adams shit? Was it trying to take weight off Russ or
he trying to? Because the dude said what media members like to do is they try to use quotes from former players in terms of why Russ is such this great player and shit like that. So he used Steven. It wasn't even a big talking point. It was basically like a footnote, my nigga. So when he came in the chat, that's what he used as leverage to try to make it seem like we was slandering Russ. Talking about, oh, y'all don't know what go inside these. Like, y'all up here talking this bullshit. And like I said, when he was cutting me off, I'm like, bro, that wasn't even the main point. You choosing to stick to that. He like, I ain't sticking to shit. All I'm saying is da-da-da-da-da. So then he's like, basically he uses Steven Adams to try to boost what he's saying by saying he was a great player. Basically saying he got room to say that. Basically, his words hold weight because he was a dominant big man and he was never that. You get what I'm saying?
yeah, I get what you're saying.
Clown shit, man. It's clown shit. Defend your brother, cool. I'll never. It is what it is. If you're gonna be biased towards your brother, understandable. Like, who am I to say? Like, nigga, that's your blood brother. You supposed to be biased, but don't tell lies. Don't tell lies about players. That's not what it was. Steven Adams was never that. You're using Kobe to try to deflect. In the same breath, he's saying, oh, I never disagree with you. Yeah, Russ is missing layups. Russ is doing that. Okay, that's what we talking about. Stay on that. You see what I'm saying? But we also was talking about Malik Monk, THT, all these other niggas. You see what I'm saying? But because it was a title and I didn't make the title, that's my nigga shit. So it is what it is. Niggas want to be mad at that. Cool. But at the end of the day, y'all want to dress it up as if he's some sort of victim. And that's not what it is.
Nah, he's not a victim of anything. Niggas just want bro to play better, bro. That's all it is. Like,
and it's pick and choose with that shit. I hop in these spaces all the time and we be talking about other players. Niggas ain't saying nothing about it then. Well, because it's Russ and his brother. Now his brother's involved. It's like, oh, y'all on some lame shit. Y'all on some high school shit. Nigga, we in a fucking space talking about bad play in sports. What the fuck are you talking about? We do this for anybody. Y'all. If it was somebody else that y'all didn't like, y'all wouldn't give a fuck. If it was THT we was slandering, it wouldn't have been a problem, right?
at all.
If the name of the space was THT da 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 da, it wouldn't have been a problem. But because it's Russ, is some lame shit. Like, come on, man, stop.
Russ need to play better, bro.
Yeah.
Russ plays better. None of this happens.
Yeah, and I would do it, like I said, I would do it the same way for Cam Newton. That's just the other day when we was talking about Cam. We was in the space talking about Cam and Matt Rule. I'm like, yo, y'all need to let that shit go. Because at the end of the day, Cam didn't hold up his end this season. So he's not coming back. It makes no sense. Y'all be up here, y'all be emotional over Cam because what he did for the franchise and all this other shit. Like, bro, let it go. It's nothing personal. The man played bad, bro.
It was a circus season for y'all.
Yeah, man. It was some bullshit. I don't like it, but it is what it is. I just gonna hold. I'm holding niggas for what they do inside the lines. I know what the fuck Cam Newton do in the community. But y'all can't use that as a crutch every time these niggas play bad.
That can't be how you measure a nigga
No,
on field performance. Like,
No.
what are toy drives doing for y'all record? Not even trying to play the toy drives, but I'm just saying, like, what,
I know exactly what you're saying.
what did
bro.
that do for y'all record?
Sick of that shit, man. Niggas be allowing these niggas to get. It was nasty. It was nasty how they was letting him say that shit in the other space, man. Just nasty. Oh, I agree with you, bro. Like, bro, like that nigga's not giving you no tickets to no basketball games, man.
That
Stop
nigga's
it.
not your brother.
Then, like, you know, he threw a little slick question in there towards me. I knew what type of energy that shit was. Nigga was like, "Oh, Mike, you from LA?" I'm like, no, I'm not from LA. But anyway,
What do
back
that
on
mean?
this, like back on this basketball shit, you talking like he a franchise. Like you get what I'm saying? Like this, it's like, okay, if I was from LA, what does that mean?
My dog trying to link you, bro.
Like, come on, man, stop it, bro.
My dog trying to pull up on you and check your temperature, my nigga.
And that's cool, but at the end of the day, it's like, what is that going to do? Your brother's still playing bad, my nigga. It's no different. It's like niggas don't have the same energy when these like this. I done been in that space before.
Yeah.
Before Ray come up in that space, it's all this other shit. He come up in there. Yeah, man, I agree. It's just they told no, man. Tell him what the fuck it is, bruh. And just like when I told him yesterday, I'm like, yo, all niggas is asking is for the man to be more efficient. I don't give a fuck about that Steven Adams shit. To be honest with you, I don't care. Like,
I don't care about nothing that happened 3-4 seasons ago when I'm seeing this nigga brick layups and throwing the ball off the backboard when it's supposed to be a bank shot. Like,
then the nigga said Russ reinvented the bank shot. That's not true.
well,
Derrick Rose be shooting a lot of the mid range off the back.
if he
at the
reinvented
backboard
it,
too.
he broke that bitch too.
Exactly. How can you explain him? The ball hitting the top of the backboard. The bank is right here.
And I fuck with Russ. Niggas know I fuck with Russ.
100%.
Man.
You're trying to use Kobe as don't do that. That's nasty. Don't do that. Talking about, oh, yo, y'all was this hard on Kobe? Nigga, what? We talking about LA. Laker fans are notorious. They got on Kobe hard.
Niggas
What you talking about?
Niggas in LA definitely have been on Kobe neck.
Yes. Yes. They love Kobe, but they hold that. One thing I will say about LA fans, for the most part, they gonna hold.
If you
they
show them a
niggas
certain
accountable.
standard, they gonna hold you to
they
that
gonna hold
shit.
you to that standard, bro. They killed Dwight Howard. You ain't exempt. You're not exempt, bro. They gave Steve Nash the business when Steve was taking money from them. Oh, Steve Nash came and took all our fucking money, didn't do shit. They got on them niggas. Talking about he gonna ask why Laker fans so hard after a loss. Nigga, they have a standard. You know what it was. You from LA.
Nigga, there's supposed to be a different standard for the Lakers this year, bro.
Exactly,
Like,
bro.
Y'all
Y'all didn't have championship aspirations?
Stop being oblivious, bro. Like you doing this shit on purpose, bro.
Honestly, I don't know what it's going to take for the Lakers to be the Lakers. Like the paper name
Cooked.
Like I don't see what it's going to take.
Not this year. It's over with.
Yeah.
I don't see nothing happening.
Like you make the playoffs and this. It's gonna get ugly. It's gonna get ugly before it gets better.
What they gonna catch? What, Golden State first round? Probably?
But even if they get rid of Russ now, get Russ next year, rid of Russ next year, I still don't see it.
You got a clean house.
100%.
The only people that should still be on that
AD.
roster, AD, LeBron.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's it.
Because THC didn't work out how y'all thought.
Nope.
He is who he is.
Yeah.
Don't give me this shit about. No, we saw what Kuzma could be when he was a rookie. We saw D'Angelo Russell. He had some locker room shit going on. Like, y'all move on from these guys. You break up your championship team after the fact. Like, you made your bed, now you got to lay in it.
Yeah.
And then that's just what it is. But I'll never allow somebody to think that this shit is ever personal.
Yeah.
Like, I just had to get that bar off about that family shit because enough is enough with that. Like, niggas is not coming at y'all niggas' families. At the same time, when niggas lose, we not trying to hear about your family. Are you the only basketball player with a family who love their kids? So when Lonzo Ball was losing, he loved his family. He loved his pops. We ain't see pictures of Lonzo Ball with his brother and his family after losses. Niggas, he got that critique, and it was warranted.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You're not the only basketball player with a family, my nigga.
You're still big baller brand. We still salute y'all niggas, but if you
Yeah,
playing
but Lonzo was
sorry,
fucking up.
You fucking up, like.
Spade is spade.
A spade is a spade, bro. Like, no, like. But yeah, man, Ray so-called say he know basketball and all the shit. Well, my nigga, you not talking like you know basketball. Defend your brother, cool. But when it comes to this basketball talk, don't give me that shit that you talking. Because that DeAndre Jordan shit was for the birds. That Kobe shit was for the birds. The Curry shit was for the birds. That Steven Adams shit definitely was for the birds. Like, no, nigga. You say you want to talk basketball? Talk basketball. That's just what it is.
Russ just can't play with LeBron. He can't. Well, it's not a fit for him on the Lakers.
What's the fit for us then?
He needs to just be on a younger team
That's
with
it.
no playoff
Like,
aspirations.
like literally, like if he
He's
stayed in
not a
OK,
championship contender.
if he stayed in OKC, we would still see the Russ that we would love
Maybe
to
he
see.
could work in Milwaukee.
He could
Maybe
have stayed in
don't know.
Washington for this. He could have stayed in Washington for this. Honestly,
They traded for him.
he actually had a decent year last year.
100%. Another triple double type season.
Yeah.
Average. But it's like that shit not really transitioning to what he want. And it's like we're getting to the point. When has Russell Westbrook ever said from 2012 to 17 that championships didn't matter? Now all of a sudden you dying on this hill about championships not mattering. You never said that from 2012 to 17 when you was wrecking shit. That was never a talking point.
Oh man, Russ.
Just like another space I was in when them niggas was talking about they had a player from the Chargers on the stage. He was saying some bullshit. Niggas was just like, yeah. I'm saying, listening to this shit like, bro, y'all gotta stop doing this shit, man. Shit not cool. That's all they got to say about that shit, though. Ain't no beef with Ray. Ain't no beef with Russ, but I wasn't just going to allow the niggas say no bullshit on the stage. And that's just what it is. And other niggas wasn't allowing him to say no bullshit on the stage.
My dog said, if you in L.A. now, quit fucking playing with him, bro.
I mean, all right, cool, man. Like, it is what it is. I wasn't even going to take that bait because I know that's what niggas wanted. We wasn't on that platform for that. I easily could have been like, yeah, nigga, I'm in Charleston, South Carolina. Like, what's up? Da-da-da-da. That's not what that shit was for. But see, if I would have fed into that, then I would have been on some extra shit. You get what I'm saying? I knew exactly what that was when he asked me that. That was bait. Oh, Mike, you from LA? No, I'm not from LA. But yeah, you talking like this man a franchise player. Nah. Come on, man. No, not doing that. So we got anything else, man? But that's
I'm
it.
good, man. I'm good, brother. I'm super good, my brother, man.
Big up to the city, man. Big up Seth today. Seth's birthday, man. So big up
Shout
my
out to
boy.
Seth, man. Sweet Precious Jones, man.
Shout out my dog, OG Sweet Precious Jones, man.
Yes, sir.
Another
Big
trip
up,
around
big
the
up.
sun.
Yes, sir.
So, we ready to get up out of here, fellas?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. So like we say every week on the show, man, you hear anything on here to get you in your feelings, always remember,
We're just some messages.
we out.